This California.
Make sure we alive.
Weapon wheel. We have a rifle.
I got it. You posted in your server?
Are you shooting at me?
Nah, got you.
No idea.
All right, we think we're live.
Oh,
Are we live, guys?
something.
You see us?
We are.
We live. I think we are. Yeah. We are. We on
Turn the gameplay down a little bit though.
It is standing there. Is this some weird dream?
Let's mute that.
Turn the gameplay down.
There we go. I muted it. So yeah, we're here. Oh yeah, we are definitely here.
Welcome back, folks.
What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you guys in the chat. Man, we're gonna have some fun today. It's a lot happening. It's a lot to digest. Good to see everybody though. Hope y'all doing well. So Red Hood will be joining us in a little bit. So we'll definitely be doing that. He'll be joining us as well. But till then, we here with two of the homies right now. You know, I got my boy Hustle and Motivate. What up, brother? Or should I say Hindsight with Hustle? That's what he's going by.
Yeah, that's what I'm going by. Hey, what's happening, y'all? I hope all is well. Out here in these gaming streets, and just out here in the streets in general. Cassie, I see you in the chat. Butch, I see you in the chat. Sky, I see you in the chat. Thank y'all for joining us. And that is shout out to Ice Queen Gaming for the 31 months at the bronze tier, man. You know, your support is very much appreciated. I hope all is well. Yo, I feel like because I just got finished working out, I feel like $1 million. I ain't finna hold you, man. I feel like the pythons are starting to. Yeah,
man.
Okay. That man bucking right now.
There we go.
Now I feel good, man. I feel really good, man. I'm definitely happy to be back around y'all, man. I hope all is well with y'all, man.
Oh hell yeah, man. Oh yeah. You know, it's been a awesome month. Well, technically, I posted it last month. You know, I made a video about it, or I made a stream about it. But you know, 70 pounds less. You know, under the 220 milestone that I thought I set for myself. So, you know, I feel great. And I see you on your weight loss. You know, you've done yours. So, you know, you're doing yourself justice. I see it. I see the results. You know, everybody looks good. Struggle officially started his. And he's doing well. So, you know, speaking of Struggle, what up, brother? What's good? What's good,
gang? What's good? How y'all living?
Oh, we good, brother. We good.
Love to see it.
Oh, hell yeah, man. It's a lot to talk about, you know. It's a lot of great games to look forward to and a lot of...
yeah, like Call of Duty, man. Like Call of Duty. Yes, sir. Call of Duty Game of the Year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll talk about that. We definitely going to talk about that. We'll talk about that. What's up, everybody in the chat? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Yes, we're in here. It's been a minute, but we got the show back on track. So hope y'all doing well. So... since you brought that up, let's talk about Call of Duty DLC, or should I say Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Relax, bro.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Usually Sony does this when they know for a fact a game is DLC, and it's not necessarily its own thing. Sony released it, so the trophy list was revealed for the game or whatever, and it doesn't have a platinum whatsoever. So it's like literally people are looking at it as an extension. They're not even looking at it as its own game, which is hilarious. I saw my
what that got to do with a true COD player, man? True COD players don't care about no achievement.
Oh, it gets funnier about that. A true COD player who likes the campaign and who played the original was expecting a certain thing to happen here with Makarov. It doesn't happen.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Why? It's a reboot.
Well, I don't know, man.
Makarov. It's not the same game.
You don't see Makarov get killed in this. Apparently, you don't see. They took out the airport scene. What was it for Modern Warfare 2?
No Russian.
Yeah, no Russian is not in Call of Duty anymore. So they're definitely. I'm all for a game being rebooted. I'm all for a game getting a new set of wings. If that makes sense, right? I'm all for it. But if it don't make sense. And I feel like they're just taking stuff out for the sake of taking stuff out. It's hard to really get into it. I don't know about y'all. How y'all feel about it? Like, how you feeling about Call of Duty this year? Struggle?
I'm going hard on it. I'm a multiplayer, man. I don't care about that campaign. Well, I will say the last campaign was fire. No. Multiplayer. I'm a multiplayer demon.
Okay, so you don't play. You play more of the Warzone.
Warzone is a different thing.
So multiplayer.
Warzone is multiplayer is the free battle royale. I'm a multiplayer.
Okay.
Like a search and destroy team deathmatch person.
I got you.
Different things. So I ain't care about the zombies. I don't care about the the damn campaign for real. Like last year's campaign was solid. I will say that, but I truly don't care at the end of the day. I mean, I'm trying to go online and be toxic with the homies. You know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay, okay. Hustle. You getting into this Call of Duty? Me, I retired. So I'm just gonna put that out there. I retired.
Big Cloud, absolutely not. Coincidentally, it's Modern Warfare 3, right? Is this the one that you guys are referring to?
Yeah, the new one. Yeah.
Coincidentally, that was the first and only COD game that I actually ever brought and ever played. I played that joint. A lot of you not. I remember I had a PS3. I bought one for me. I bought one for my brother, and I even bought it was like a $60 DLC, which I think people were up in arms about. I even bought that too. Just didn't enjoy it. I tried it for maybe an hour and a half. I said, yeah, I ain't really feeling this. I said, I'm good. When people start throwing grenades across the map and hitting me and lighting me up like a Christmas tree, I said, nope. I said, I'm out.
Yeah.
Did y'all see?
Call of Duty to me.
Did y'all see the wild shit in regards to the COD community though? Like, there's this one chick named Nadia. I think that's her name. She got basically got it was confirmed. You heard about her, Struggle? She got confirmed to be used like an aimbot or like wall hacks or something like that.
Yeah, Nadia the cheater, man.
But here's the wild part, Hustle. She took the mods and all this shit to a Call of Duty event.
No way.
And got banned at the event, and that's where the downfall. Yes, she took it to a Call of Duty event, and she got caught in 8K because the dude was over her shoulder and legit. I can put this on screen. I can legit put this on screen. She legit got caught at 8K. It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
She got caught.
Bro, it was hilarious. So let me go to her channel.
Is that why she doing hot tub streams now?
Pretty much. Pretty much. That's literally what she's doing. Wow. She got caught.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube?
And while you're looking that up, Big Cloud, and Struggle, I really got a question for you. Like, how are you gonna lie with a bald face like that? Like, how do you expect not to get caught? Like, you right there, cheating. Like, they looking at you, dog. They can see you.
Look though, Hustle. She got like I don't know how much you be on TikTok, but she has a fan base of delusional TikTokers, like in the millions. At what point do a million people convince you that you're also not cheating? Like, you know what I mean? I think she's just so delusional.
That's the you can do no wrong fan base right there. Exactly. I need that fan base. Hey, look.
I do too, bro. Because convince me that I'm delusional and not doing nothing wrong either.
That to me is insane. Like,
it was like, these cheats are not real.
The fact that you have that, the fact that you got the, let's say, lady parts, the fact that you got the heart to even do that and try to get away with it, and you think that you're gonna get away with it.
It's funny because she had no shame. That's what I think is just I have like the biggest surprise from, to be honest with all of you. She had no shame when she did it. So here it is on the stream for you guys. Follow her there. Can you see it on the stream? Can y'all see it on the stream? Just go to the stream. I'm gonna turn the volume up, and we gonna play this. This is hilarious, though. This is absolutely hilarious. She had no damn shame. So this is the Call of Duty LAN party that she was at, and you can see the dude. He's gonna pop up behind her for the event. So. Are y'all ready? I'm gonna hit it right now.
To show the entire thing, where Shanice, who works.
Let me know if y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear that chat?
To be interviewed. That's all it was.
Y'all should be able to hear it.
Of course, that wasn't showing.
Yeah, they can hear the chat. I'm listening.
Okay.
Look, there's the director behind her.
Huh? Hi.
We want to do a quick rapid review, 30 seconds, ask you what you liked, were you hyped,
So I'm listening.
what did you expect?
I'll hold my thoughts.
You can come back to stream for 2 seconds.
Oh, right now? Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Stream, you'll be right back.
Okay. All right, Tim, I'll be right back. I'm in trouble.
No, she's not in trouble, stream, she's not in trouble.
Nodski. I got permission.
So that's actually what happened, but people weren't gonna show that.
Yeah, okay. Now this is her damage control of it. Now hold on. Let me play this shit. Where's the she got kicked. Where's the video? She ain't showed the whole thing. Hold on. This guy.
At first.
Y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes, I hear you.
Let's make sure I got this. Hold on. This is
First, I suspected it was another lie. However, upon researching for several hours, I was able to see the players during her final game have not played anymore. These players all matched perfectly. Let me explain. I first needed to recover the deleted stream by Nadia. I launched my recovery software.
Now she's faking
and I worked through
gameplay?
the night, and I was able to recover the entire stream.
Oh yeah, she be
I
in
will
them.
now play this now in
them
its full
reverse boost
context.
lobbies.
You will see a
So
disconnection
she's faking
from the
gameplay?
server, then followed by a permanent ban. Everyone has my full permission to use any part of this video without credit.
Wait, did you guys just lag out? Hello?
That's crazy. She legit is using
Hello?
fake gameplay.
No, I just. Wait, did you guys not lag out?
Bro, she is hilarious, bro. I want to cheat like this, bro.
Oh, that's
I wanna be-
crazy. She
I
not
want to be this
even.
level of cheater, bro.
She's not even trying.
Nah, not at all, bro.
Oh no, she's not even trying.
Like Motivate said, man. I need this delusional fan base, bro.
She's not
need
even
it, bro.
trying.
'Cause they just cool.
Wow, she's not trying.
No, bitch. Go look at my
He's a
stream,
goober.
bitch. My game just CC'd.
God damn sure do, man.
No, he was one shot.
I want this delusional fan base so bad. They just hype me up and tell me everything I do is great. They're not blatantly cheating in their face. It'll be lit. Yeah, and I see somebody in chat say most streamers are cheaters, and that's the truth. It's crazy that so many Call of Duty streamers be cheating on camera, bro.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's just wild.
That's crazy, honestly. And I don't even know what to say at that point.
I'm gonna have to get like them, bro. I'm about to just start cheating.
I don't even know what to say, man. I don't.
I think the more confusing part of it is like, yo, when you got a lot of people watching you, like, yo, listen, we record everything, whether it's from our phones.
Oh yeah.
Everybody now to use OBS, and like, what makes you think that you're not gonna get hit like that?
Especially when you made
Like,
it
what
like
we
that,
doing?
where you're actually at COD events. You know what I mean?
It's like it's the same logic drug dealers got. Like everybody know drug dealers go to jail, but niggas still drug dealers. So I mean, they like, I ain't gonna get caught kidnapping me. And then the cops roll up with the sirens, and it's over. You know what I mean?
It's like Scarface, the end of the movie, like when he gets shot in the back with homeboy with the double barrel shotgun and the glasses.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me. I'm gonna change this. No, you won't. No, you won't.
It's gonna be you, dude. You getting caught.
Oh god. Well, that's Nadia. That's funny for Call of Duty. Me, the whole thing, again, like, it's hilarious that it's come to that extent. But again, I mean, that's the COD community. I mean,
Yes,
you
sir.
got
Shout
the anti like cheat software they're trying to throw at y'all, everything, because the Zim 4, what's it called? Yeah, Zim 4 attachment, where you can basically play mouse and keyboard on the console.
Oh
So,
yeah,
yeah.
they did. They've been doing that forever though. That shit, that's nothing.
I don't think that's ever going to be
They gonna
fixed.
find a way.
Yeah, I don't think
they're
that's
gonna
ever gonna
find a way to
fix.
just break through that. It's gonna be a temporary little L. That's about it.
Yeah, so that's Call of Duty. I mean, personally, it is what it is. I guess at that point, I mean, it's like
Let us
everything I can
rock.
say.
Us Call of Duty people like to suffer alone, and y'all we don't need y'all input. I mean, just saying. So y'all go ahead and play y'all little nerd games, and we gonna play Call of Duty.
The game, everybody, it's funny about that, because Asher said that the Cassie get any sleep. Nah, Cassie's been up playing Robocop. Robocop has surprisingly been a sleeper hit. It looks awesome.
Yes.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Honestly, I'm actually surprised by this. I was really, really surprised by this. But again, it's Robocop. It's only so much you could do to mess up Robocop. You know what I mean? We haven't gotten into Robocane from Robocop 2 or nothing like that. But I mean, hey, it can lead to Robocane if they continue it, if it continues to success. So that was cool. That's cool to see for Robocop is doing well. I will say this, though. It's going to be tough. Obviously, we're going to talk about that later in the show. But it's going to be tough. Game of the year for this year.
It's
obviously.
not tough at all. No, it's
Not for you?
tough at
Not tough for you? Not tough
It's
for
not
you?
tough,
Oh,
no.
okay. Well, that's
My,
going to be
my game's
interesting.
leading by miles.
All right.
Multiple.
That's going to be
Just saying.
interesting. We're going to go with that thought, because there's been a lot of good games. This has been a lit year of gaming. A lit year. I can't even deny it. It's been a real, real good year of
It
gaming.
has been amazing game. I mean, amazing year.
Oh, absolutely. So before we get to that, Let's start with a game that just recently came out and it's getting crucified. I saw a lot of comments in regards to this game before it even got to this release. A lot of people were acting like this game was going to do X amount of things. I mean, granted, you had the actual developer console warning with this very game talking about SSDs.
Oh, Starfield?
No,
W.
no. Oh, no, not Starfield. Not Starfield. Not Starfield.
Stop talking shit.
Not Starfield. There's a game called Quantum Error. Who remembers that game?
What the fuck is that?
Well, good for you. I have it in the comments section play, or I have it playing on screen. This is Quantum Error.
Oh, I thought that was like Shitty Division.
No, this is Quantum Error. Quantum Error is the new game that's made by. It's basically made by an indie developer. They were hyping this up at the start of the PS5 when it first was shown. It was shown multiple times, and now it's finally out. The game is, for lack of a better word, spooky in terms of its performance, in terms of how it plays. This game is not anything to write home about. I don't understand what exactly the hype was.
This coming? Who was talking about this game, Big Cloud? Who was that?
So, you know how Twitter be. Everybody got to push their little content world BS on Twitter. You know, they hear SSD, oh, it's better than PC, or it's better than this, you know, and then this developer tried to jump on that and say, yeah, it's only capable of this. And the game is currently sitting at a 45 on Metacritic.
People was talking about this game over Spider-Man?
Yes. Well, not over Spider-Man. They were hyping this up before Spider-Man even dropped.
Before Spider-Man? What is this?
Because this game was shown.
It looks garbage.
This game was shown way before Spider-Man, like at the very first, like when the console first showed. So it's funny.
When the console first showed, they showed this.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
This was supposed to be a launch game for PS5. To put it like that, this was supposed to be a launch game.
Didn't come out.
It didn't even drop for launch. It came out 3 years after the fact, and people were still holding on to hope that this game was going to be X amount of things. And while in the midst of that 3-year gap, they've been console war, they've been pushing SSD shit with the studio behind this, and this is what you got.
Bro, look at Buddy's head through the helmet. That looks
terrible.
Bro.
It looks terrible. Guess what it's sitting at on Metacritic? Guess what it's sitting at on Metacritic?
You said it was 48. I heard you
45.
said 48. Right?
No, he said
45.
45.
Damn, even worse than what I heard. Shit.
This game makes Starfield looks like Game of the Year.
Oh, God.
I'll just put it like that. I'll put it like that. And this right here, this goes to show, man, you know, first of all, you can console all day. It don't really matter. You know what I mean? But if the game ain't matching the audio and the audio ain't matching the visuals, hey, man, that's on y'all. That's on y'all.
That's why I keep saying console warning is so embarrassing. Because imagine hyping this up for 3 years for it to come out a hot mess. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing me as a gamer. You're embarrassing everybody else around you, bro. You're a disappointment to your family type beat. Like, what is this, bro?
Right.
What is this?
You know, again, the team, or you know, the actual team behind this game, they actually went on Twitter. They was like, you know, we're proud of our game. You know, they hit you with the PR spin type of thing. You know, we're proud of our game. You're not proud of this game. Y'all not proud of what you guys are playing. Y'all seen multiple games do better.
ChatGPT wrote that. Like, bro, ChatGPT wrote that speech for him, but they are not proud of the game, bro.
Oh, not even close. Not even close. So it's hilarious. And, you know, I'm not going to be the guy to just throw shade at developer. I ain't going to do all that. But I am going to say, man, you know, if you're going to put up, it's either put up or shut up type of thing when you're trying to hype up people on Twitter. And this particular time, I think it's best to be quiet. That's say another word.
Oh, God.
Don't say
let
another
the
word.
account go quiet.
Y'all see it with yourselves. Y'all see the gameplay. Y'all see the shooting mechanics. Y'all see there's no bullet damage or lack of bullet damage. Y'all see this weird glitch effect when you get hit. You start like, you know what I mean? You start like phasing everywhere. Bro, it's not the game to be proud of. It's not a game anybody should be standing behind at all. And I get it. Some people will probably damage control this because they know somebody or probably got followed or something. I get it, but it's not a good look. It's not a good look.
Well, let me say this. If you do get followed, yeah, shout out to their Twitter team or whoever's running their social media, because they blocked 2 people that we know in our community very well.
What they block?
I mean, well, it ain't. It's public. They blocked Erica. Erica's for the one. Shout out to Erica. They blocked the glorious.
Jeez.
All right,
They blocked
Erica
the
always be
glorious-
talking spicy though. Erica always talking spicy.
They clapped Erica. But she didn't, because I checked
know,
what she
I know.
said.
I
She didn't say nothing crazy. Like
She didn't. It
Kev
was-
though. Kev went there.
Glorious Kev. Oh,
Yeah,
now
that's
they
my boy.
block homie.
Yeah, they got him.
Now him,
But-
I believe he got blocked. Erica usually be like, okay, Erica petty, but she ain't that petty. Like she'll do the might little jabs. She'll hit you where it hurts, but the might little jabs. So damn, they took it that hard.
It wasn't even nothing crazy. And they're not just blocking them. They're kind of blocking everybody in the paint. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Yeah, it seemed like they just blocking you for criticism. I might be wrong on that, but I don't think I'm wrong from what I saw. Let me say this, man. I mean, you said it was an indie developer who made this. I remember, Big Clever, you remember when they first showed this game and they was going nuts because I think it's the PS5 exclusive. It was going nuts off the joint.
Because it looked a lot different. Yeah, it looked a hell of a lot different.
It definitely did.
Yeah, it did not look
definitely
like this. This looks like something you can see on a PS2. Back
Can you
then,
tell me
it
what it
was
looked
PS5.
like?
It looked good. So it was an old build for sure. Yeah,
Can you show us what it looked like before? Because I didn't get to see it.
it was.
Try to find that Big Cloud because I was gonna make a comparison to this and like Chronicles of Riddick, which came out during the PS2 and the Xbox in the GameCube era. I said it kind of fall in line with that, but look, man, y'all know me. I'm super positive, man. I'm not going to knock it until I actually try it. But I've seen certain people's thumbnails and certain people's YouTube titles saying that this is the worst game of the year, and I'm like, wait, King
No
Kong?
way. Over Skull Island?
That's what I said. That's what I said to
This
myself. I said, wait, over King Kong?
this actually is it beats Skull Island for how bad it is, but it also
Yeah.
Even Golem? Golem?
it beat Golem.
Golem, yeah.
It beat Golem. Golem
it's
scored
crazy.
higher. I think Golem scored higher than this on Metacritic. I think Golem scored higher than this.
I'm gonna buy a physical version of this just for the memes. I'm gonna just have it, probably just to
Yeah,
have it.
please.
If I can catch
You
it for like
gotta do
$20, and I think I'm just going to like stream it on Twitch one day. Just be like, let me
shit.
see how bad this really is.
I
Let's
think-
see if it is bad, because I might like it. You know what I mean? I might like it. So
I think Golem scored higher than this. And
Also, please don't enjoy this.
you know what's
movie,
wild?
bro.
You know what's wild? Even what's the name? I'm pretty damn sure scored higher than this. And that was Redfall, and Redfall was the epitome of terrible when it dropped. It had nothing.
So I do have a question, because we all kind of been gaming here for quite some time, and even to the people in the chat. Like, if you know something is god awful and you do like the testing for it, like if anybody's ever done like Q&A, like any type of testing for it, like how do you let certain things like slide and like certain things pass? Like, because even in AAA games we see like in Spider-Man 2 got this fair share of bugs and glitches and stuff like that. Like, how do you like have your whole face and you're like, this is good, and then you just put it out for like consumer release at that point? Like, how do you do that?
I don't bullshit, bro. Bethesda gave me Starfield, and I cooked Starfield that whole 25-hour stream. I did not care, bro. They was getting cooked. I was cooking the whole time. Y'all can ask anybody in chat.
I
seen
saw
stream.
that. I saw that. You were
Bro,
sitting there
roasting the whole
shooting.
trip.
No, I
was like,
forgot what
"This
you
is
said.
garbage."
No, when this man picked up the laser and he shot the rods, what did he say? I think you said No Man's Sky. That you?
Oh, God, bro, like this shit was some bullshit, bro. That game was. I don't try to hide it, bro. At this point, I do not try to hide that.
I was
man.
like, listen, I don't get it. I get. No, honestly, I get it when people get the bag. You know what I mean? Struggle. They get the bag. They get to connect. They go, okay, all right. I'm gonna
Oh, they
sugarcoat
ain't give
it.
me no money.
But the funny thing, no.
For some money.
No. In a way, they be like outside of money when they get stuff early, then like they build that connection. You know what I mean? And they like try to like add on to get other stuff so people don't tell it how it is. Me, I can't do that. Even WB Games, I did that with WB Games with Gotham Knights. Like a lot of people were saying they like Gotham Knights. That's cool. If you like Gotham Knights, you like Gotham Knights. I didn't like it what it was, but I keep in mind, I judged Gotham Knights on a merit of a lot of stuff that we received before. You know what I mean? Open world, Batman games, what it does and whatnot. And some stuff sounds great on paper, like you being able to play with a friend online with the game. It sounds great on paper, but it didn't translate that well for the game when it came out. Now, a lot of people saying it's gotten a little better. I've seen people do update videos on it, so maybe the game is better, but I don't know. I haven't gone back and played it. I can't vouch for it.
I feel like if you keep it respectful, you can keep your context for sure. Keep it respectful, you keep your context. You can call something bad, and not be disrespectful, bro. It's easy.
Now,
You know what I mean?
that same logic you just said, that same logic you just said, can you apply that logic to what you see with Quantum Era right now? Can you keep it respectful at what you see here? That right there.
Yeah, oh no, anybody can fake being respectful for that. But do you really want to keep that contact? No, look what they make.
I mean,
they're not getting better.
I mean,
like, I can freely burn that bridge with no consequence, bro. It's okay. Like, it's okay, bro. I don't need to keep them.
It's like, bro, this is bad. And like the way they were advertising this, they were advertising like there was PS5 exclusive.
Yeah,
that's
like
the other. That's the
PS5
other
dumpster fire. It wasn't exclusive. That was a PS5 fire they lit.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't
have
know.
A question for
what up,
anybody in chat. To anybody in chat who's played this, yeah, I remember when Cyberpunk came out on PS5 and how they delisted that game briefly because it was so bad.
Unplayable. Yeah, unplayable.
Yeah. So is this game like that? Because I never was really interested in this. I don't really play too many first-person shooters as it is. So I never was really interested. But like, who's doing the quality control for this? Because it's kind of, like, by the way y'all going at it, it seemed like it's shovelware at this point.
Yo,
especially with that Metacritic score. Now, Metacritic ain't the be all end all. However, I feel like it's a good barometer of what is kind of out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what it is?
It's
a be all end all because the community makes it the be all end all. If that makes sense. Like a lot of people don't hold it to its own, you know what I mean? Its own little merit. They just immediately go, "Oh yeah, that's it." No, and that shouldn't be how it goes. In my honest opinion, not at all. I feel like personally, to properly judge a game for you, keyword you have to play it yourself. Personally,
cool.
That's why I say, like, even when I review a game, I'm like, bro, you know, I don't like it, but hey. Just because I don't like it means you might not like it. I mean, and you might find some enjoyment out of it. And I said that even with Gotham Knights, like, yo, there's some enjoyment to be had here if you play with a friend. You might find some enjoyment out of this. But the thing is, though, a lot of people don't want to take risks or take chances on games. You know what I mean? They immediately go to those scores to, like, further give them that extra motivation to go and play something. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of people for that too. Yeah, because why else would they pay for good review scores? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because that review means something to a lot of people. So makes sense.
Exactly, absolutely the case.
I go look at reviews sometimes when I'm not being like, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm real impulsive with buying the game. But if I'm not, I go look at a review. I ain't gonna cop.
Yep.
So sorry, it's normally a YouTube review. That's not a Metacritic though.
Damn.
That's a couple YouTubers.
So Bray said this shit got a 2-star on PlayStation. God damn. I'm surprised it got 1.
I was about to say, what games have a 1 if this got a 2? Like what?
Look, that's the scary thing, you know? I was saying that's somebody being a little
worse than this.
That's somebody being a little too nice. They didn't want to give this a 1. But hey, okay. So that's Quantum Error. Y'all see it on the screen. Again, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. No, I will not be streaming this. No, would I ever play this ever?
Come on now. If they gift 100 right now, you ain't gonna stream it?
And make it 2. I'll consider it.
Oh, shit.
Make it 2 right now for all my pain and suffering.
All right.
Make it 2.
That's crazy.
What if I'm gonna struggle? If I'm gonna struggle, I'm gonna do it right. You feel me?
You right. You got it, gang. You got it, bro.
I'm gonna do it the fuck right. You feel me? Fuck that. Hell yeah, I got me fucked up. All the way fucked up. So we got Spider-Man 2. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. I don't know why the hell.
GOTY. Your man said GOTY without saying GOTY. Oh man, let's go.
Yeah,
let's
I don't
go.
know why my whole screen didn't do it.
Big Cloud got this shit fucked up.
I know that shit went 4K. I forgot it is 4K my gameplay. Unlike that game, my game actually runs at 4K, but I'll leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that developer alone. You know, they don't know nothing about 4K.
What you is that a shot at Starfield again, bro? That's crazy.
Oh shit.
Oh, he doing that. Let's put on a good game. There it is, guys. Spider-Man 2. I know you guys. Now I already gave you guys kind of talk when I came back, you know, about my review, how I rate it. But you know, we got Hustler here. I'm pretty sure Red Hood will join us a little later, so he'll give his reviews. But me and Hustler, we're gonna go right into our review / impressions of Spider-Man 2. We played the hell out of it. We beaten it. I platinumed it. I'm not sure if Hustler's platinumed it.
Not quite. I am. One trophy was hidden, which was the 25 stealth takedown trophies. That was hidden. It's the stack line trophy. It was hidden for whatever reason, and I didn't know I had to do it until the end of the game. And as you know, wait, are we gonna spoil this at all?
Oh shit!
Oh no, we gonna spoil.
Oh yeah. Because
Wait,
I
wait.
do want to be. Okay, yeah, I won't say too much. There's certain like the random encounters change at the end of the game. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
And the way you can't do like the stuff takedowns.
Yep.
It's my game of the year, cuz.
You game of the year? That's your game of the year?
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
Okay. You give it a
I
9.
got. Yep.
That's
41
funny.
hours in it.
That's funny. You said 9 out of 10. I was at 9.5 when I did my talk about where I rated. I've been rating it super high, 9.5 for me. But I guess if I was to be critical, right? Talk about the critical stuff that people have experienced. Well, here's the thing. I only can talk about what I experienced, and I didn't experience anything like that. Like, I didn't have the character doing the crazy thing with the bike. I didn't see dudes flying in the air.
You ain't turned into
I didn't turn into no cube. I didn't turn into no cube. Like a lot of people are going off of that. But if I was to take all that stuff into consideration and all that stuff, even though I haven't experienced it, you can say 9 for sure. For me, 9.5. I didn't experience none of that stuff. The issues that I rated to was a few clipping type of issues, and the issues that what I'm talking about, where you knock somebody out and does that slow-mo kick, and then like they go flying, and then like they go into a wall, they'll phase through it or whatever. That happened a few times. I had to restart the checkpoint because enemies wouldn't necessarily spawn. I felt like, I'm talking about, it happened at certain sections at the foundation for one. I'll just put that out there. It happened. I had to restart over that. And that's pretty much it. Like this, but ironically, wasn't even crazy bugs for me. It was just like hiccups. I guess you get the small little hiccups with the game that messed up.
Okay.
But what saves this game from dropping? I know a lot of people might go, okay, but what if another game did that? You probably rated it bad. If a game has a checkpoint system this fucking good, where you literally are like 2 seconds back to where you were, it's not really. It don't really affect the experience at all. Now it'd been different if I had to do the entire chapter all over. Then we would be having a different conversation. But this checkpoint system was fire. Perfect checkpoint system. They did it right. So I thought that was great. Suit customization was top tier. Loved the suits. I loved all that stuff. Yeah.
7 out of 10 for me as far as the suits go. The suits ain't bad. I love struggle. Okay, let me chill. There's a certain side mission. Thank you, struggle. Thank you. There's a certain side mission that you do with
Yeah.
Well, are we gonna spoil this?
I don't want to spoil it because we do not really a spoiler cast, but I'm just gonna say I told this man, do the fire missions. You'll thank me later.
Yes.
He literally blew my DMs up as soon as he beat it. He was like, bro, I cannot believe this shit. I was like, I know. I didn't know.
So I'm a really, because I this is my game of the year. So I'm gonna really be cool about that. There are certain side missions that you should do. I think you should do all the side missions because they lead to a story.
Yep.
I'll just say they lead to different stories. And one of the developers, I forget his name, but he was on IGN's podcast Beyond. He just was like,
was it Steven?
I do believe so.
Yeah.
I do believe so. And he said one of the ways that we reward our players is, because like you can do a side mission and it just lead to nothing. You say, no, you do side missions. In this case, you get rewarded with good story beats. And they have so many different directions that they can go into for DLC, for part 3, or whatever the case may be. I'm really enjoying that. The first boss that you face, do all of that person's side missions. Yes. It literally is one of my favorite things.
I almost teared up because I thought they were legit. I thought they probably was like, maybe we're getting robbed, and it's like, no fucking way! Like I was like that type of thing. So I was geeking out the whole time, and it was cool. Shout out to Tony Todd, man. Seriously, shout out to Tony. He went in. Shout out to Tony fucking Todd for delivering the best Venom, just the best Venom on screen voice actor, whatever you want to call it. The MCU, Sony ain't got nothing on this. This is how Venom should be. That's all I gotta say. Oh shit. Redditor.
Character design was really good.
Yes.
That character design was really oh my god, and there's one twist in the game. You have the controller in your hand and you're not gonna want to put it down the second this twist happens. They said put the stuns to non-lethal. Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
What? And listen, because I know I used to stream and stuff. I wish on everything that I like would do. I wish I was recording that moment because I went nuts, though. I'm talking about I was in this joint going bananas, cause I'm like, cause that was a. I'm glad I didn't get spoiled with that, and I won't say what happens. But that joint, it was like
it was great. It was just everything. Like it was a perfect build up for a moment that you didn't think you were going to get, and I loved it. So I'll just say it like that. Hey. Look at struggle, trying sorry not to get struggle. We got you. We're not spoiling anything, struggle. We not. We're just telling you. We're setting the expectation of what to be excited for. So
if you stream it, struggle. Here's my suggestion to you: if you stream that joint,
turn the chat off.
Let me know.
I'll play. Don't turn the chat off.
No. If you stream it, I want to see like the streams from beginning to end, and I would try to suggest for you to try to do everything in the game. It's not even that. It won't take that long, but here's what I'll say: the side missions lead to very good story rewards.
Yes,
they do. Okay, they do. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
The hidden gems. There's going to be a few side missions that you go think are trash, which is absolutely I agree.
But look, though, I get y'all. I do side missions. I did the side missions in Final Fantasy 16. They was ass. So I'm gonna do the ones in Spider-Man. So I'm good.
You won't.
If you don't trust me on nothing else, do them joints. Yeah, do them joints. Some are better than others, but like just do them. Just do them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do them.
Here's what I'll say, man. The traversal
is the best.
They would get any. Listen, I've been playing like Insomniac's games in terms of traversal back since Sunset Overdrive, like back on Game Pass. I played it on Game Pass. I even did a video about how Insomniac is like one of the most consistent studios in gaming. Anyway, I'll unprivate that channel at some point, but their traversal, I was like, yo, there's no way they can get better than this. And each and every single time I get proven wrong. There's a part in Spider-Man 2 that you can say, oh, they got this from Rift Apart.
Yeah, Rift Apart, and then Sunset Overdrive with I seen.
You see it? It's they pay nods to a lot of stuff.
I love that though. I love that. It shows their growth as a company, but as a student, it shows their growth, and it shows like the level where they are now to where they were. You see what I'm saying? And you just see the layers, and it translates to that perfect game. Like it really, really does. When you go to the remaster, the first thing I had like kind of an issue with, like when Spider-Man 2018 got remastered, I was like, damn, the web swinging still the same. You know what I mean? It's not faster because they said SSD, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's gonna be faster. They was like, oh, don't worry, Big Cloud, we got you. We heard y'all. The amount of speed you can get in this game, the velocity you can get, and just how quick you can get from point A to point B without even have to take advantage of the instantaneous load times. It's like, who needs the load times where you can get around this good? You don't even want to take advantage of it most times. Like, this is the first Spider-Man game I legit can say I did that. Like, I didn't even use the checkpoints as much.
There was 2 instances, like, toward the end of the game that I just wanted to wrap it up. And because I didn't use any of, like, the quick travel. Yeah. Quick travel is... That joint like 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
It's like that.
That joint is quick.
It's faster than the original. Yeah, it's faster. It's much faster. I'm like, damn. Like, okay.
A mile. It go crazy with it. But as far as the traversal go, like when you first turn the game on, you'll fight this boss. I don't know if you know who it is. I'm not going to say who it is, but you fight this boss. It does give the God of War 3 vibes. It's a good boss fight.
I like that. I like God of War 3 vibes.
I think it's a good boss fight for me. But I'm like the super like duper casual out of everybody here. I had like fun doing that, and I played it on the amazing difficulty. I know I said I was gonna play it on spectacular, and I probably should have, but I'll play it on ultimate difficulty for the run back because this game is gonna have a new game plus. By the time you play it, Struggle, it's gonna have a new game plus.
Yep.
So I listened to an interview on IGN. I think it had to been Podcast Beyond. He said the new game plus should be by the end of this year, according to what the gentleman has said.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let me try to get my thoughts in order here. What's up?
What's your rate? So you gave it a 9. I gave it a 9.5. Let's go to we're gonna stay on this for a second because we're gonna talk about one more thing. But let's go to Red Hood. Look at Red Hood. Gather this shot. What else? Joined in this final. We got Red Hood 420. What's up? Look at Red Hood. Look at Red Hood. Look at Red Hood.
What's up, man? What's up?
What's up, bro?
Finally, like a full cast, right?
I know.
This is insane to me.
I know.
We got Struggle, Hustle. That's insane.
I know.
the new Avengers.
So
except for the new Avengers in the MCU is complete garbage.
We'll talk about that later. We'll definitely talk about that.
They whack.
We'll talk about that later.
But no, hopefully everyone's doing well. But no, I beat it. it took me a while. You know, I'm not the same gamer that I once was. Took me a minute to finish. You know, about like a couple days instead of like a whole day of finishing a game. Took me a couple days. But,
Was that a jab? It took me 2 days and a half, sir. Not a whole day. Thank you very much.
I'm just saying. I was talking about other people in general that I know that they took like a day or so. But
oh
like,
damn,
me,
people
I'm
took a
like,
day. Well, shit. Never mind.
I meant like no lifing it. But
Oh,
I ain't
wow.
gonna lie, I did that with God of War Ragnarok. It was two streams. Fucking days.
sheesh.
2 streams.
How long
and
were
I
those
was finished.
streams? How long were those streams?
Like 15 hours apiece, bro.
Damn, see? Hey,
I
hey.
can't do that, man.
I was going off. I went off.
You know, it's funny, Struggle. We have a shout out to Robert Craig here, be a Red Hood. We had the guy who plays Brock. He plays Brock. He was on the channel. He was on the channel. Shout out to Brock. We had him on. I might have to ask you to come back on so y'all two can talk too. I gotta get him back on. Hilarious. Robert Craig is hilarious. He's hilarious.
I believe it.
That was too funny.
But overall, you know, I thought I enjoyed it. Overall, you know, I thought some side missions were good, some not so much.
Pointless.
But,
yeah.
But overall, you know,
and then you got those one or two.
The combat to me, compared to like the first one, I felt like the first one was floaty, if not like very less impactful. Like, you know,
not well thought out. Right.
It's not well thought. It just like lacked punch, right? If that makes any sense. Whereas like you play the Arkham games, like you felt like Batman
was beating the dog shit out of them niggas.
So
boy.
it's like you felt like you're breaking bones, right? So in Spider-Man, it was like more weighty and less floaty, if that made sense for Spider-Man 2 compared to Spider-Man 1. And like overall, boss fights very much improved compared to the first one, very much. And I was like, the first one, I can't even call them boss fights. I don't even know what to call them. There weren't no boss fights. There were some extended, regular enemy type vibes in the first game. So like that's something I wanted for them to improve in the second game, and they absolutely did that. And then of course, soundtrack, you know, thought was good. It's the same guy who did the first one as well as Daredevil. I think season 3 and season 1 and 2. I think John, pretty good composer, so I enjoyed the soundtrack on that. What else? Characters I thought were cool. MJ missions. Listen,
well, we can talk about that.
Listen. All I will say this: when it comes to that, yes, you're gonna have to play it as her a couple times.
Is it as shitty as the first one?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not this.
Okay.
It's not like you get caught. You go, wait, it is over. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not
my
like that.
thing is, you'll either like it or you won't like it. It's like if you didn't like it in the first game, they slightly improve it, but not to I don't think to the point that you're gonna like playing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I disagree. Can I jump in?
Yeah, you can jump in, man. Jump in.
Struggle. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it if you.
I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm not going.
All right. Here's why I enjoyed the MJ missions. I know because shout out to Cassie. I know that's my home.
That's what I'm
that's my
saying.
homie
I'm
right
saying
there,
like
man. She
Paige didn't like it, and there's other people that didn't like it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's polarizing. I still think it's polarizing.
Yep.
I'll tell you why I liked it.
I like it for one particular session, and I'm not gonna say much else after that. I like how it opens up different perspectives in that regard, and in that where it sets the tone for other things, and that's why I think it works.
From that first stealth mission, it builds upon how you play those stealth missions. I can always appreciate, without me spoiling anything, I always appreciate the stealth missions the way I'll just say you can defend yourself, and I'll just leave it at that. They improve on that, and it's 4 different versions of how MJ defends herself. Now, that's to me is dope. That's what's needed from me. That will satisfy me in terms of there's a mission in Grand Theft Auto 5. If y'all played and beat Grand Theft Auto 5, where you have to repossess Franklin's son's car, Michael's son's car, excuse me.
And you gotta get into his the mansion, go through the window, sneak past them, and get in the garage.
Right.
And Michael's dumb ass is in the back seat. You don't even see him.
You don't even. Oh, that part was gangster. When you're walking through that. When you walk through the houses, Franklin, and you get caught by, I never got caught by the kids, but I got caught by the wife and the tennis coach. And it's a funny cutscene, but it's like you can't defend yourself. You can't just run in the car and just speed off. You can't do that. It's like it's a thing that will automatically stops. In this, you don't do that. You don't experience that. That to me, and this game borrows from Grand Theft Auto 5 a lot. For the record, I've seen those inspirations from GTA 5. I'm like, and I wanted to make a video about it, but I had personal stuff that had to, I really, because nobody ever covered that. And I was like, damn, I wish somebody would have covered that. But I saw that immediately with the very last mission, won't say what, but with the very last mission in Spider-Man 2, it borrows from Grand Theft Auto 5. There's a part in the game where it borrows from The Last of Us Part 1. You'll see it. It's so heavy-handed. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed a lot of it. Tony Tyler, we talk about the voice actors in the game. I like Rio's voice actor. I like Rio's voice actor too. The young
She's
lady
fantastic. She's fantastic. Miss Pena. Jacqueline Pena. Yeah, she's amazing.
You know who's in this game that who I would like to have on as a guest? Young A is in that game. Yeah. And I don't know who he.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want
think
to.
he's a background. I think he's a background.
He's a background character.
I think he's an NPC. Yeah, I was like, well, I know, and I didn't want to assume because there's a villain in this game that it's an obvious assumption, but I don't want to be that guy and make that obvious assumption. But I think he's. Yeah, I think he is one.
So bad.
So do I. And I was like, I said that couldn't have been him. I probably would have noticed that because I watched some videos and all that.
I gotta say, Yuri, Jerry Puri, who AKA Craven, was done incredible in this game. You want to talk about a villain who can either end the franchise for you or set up something? This is how you do it. Craven was top tier. I did not expect it like that. Like, after seeing that god awful TV, that movie joint that we saw, that y'all talking about with dude Aaron Taylor Scott, who was going to play the character, I'm like, bro, get that away from me. Give me this. This is how Craven should be, menacing. You're like
so good.
Struggle.
I can't wait, bro.
I need you to stream
man.
it today. Just stream it today, Struggle. I'm telling you, stream it today.
Wait to December, bro. I'm waiting, man.
Bro, stream it today. I'm telling you, stream it today. Just stream it today.
So that interview that the young man gave without me spoiling it, he was like, he said pretty much Yuri, I believe that's his name. He said he took Craven into his own hands. There's certain little things that he does for like I guess he did. By the sound of it, he did the mocap. He just was like, he'll play with his knife in his hand while reading his dialogue. He lit, dog. He lit for real, and literally hit your lesson without me spoiling it. That's why I would say 100% the game, because this story arc it's incredible.
Incredible payoff.
It's
incredible
so
payoff.
good. Yeah. Somebody is related to Craven. That's why I would say it's 4 missions, 4 side missions you do.
Yep.
Do those side missions, cuz they're not even hard.
Yeah.
But do those side missions, and you'll see who his brother is, and that's the change that Insomniac made.
So,
I don't ever remember that being
I know which one you're talking about.
That joint was lit. I was
No.
So you got.
I told people to do that side mission also because there's a certain piano.
Yep.
And that certain piano took the song from the intro of Web of Shadows.
Now that
so I thought that was
know.
a cool Easter egg there. I was like super.
So that's the other thing. Struggle. There are a lot of Easter eggs in this joint, dog. And if y'all haven't played it, and I'm literally not saying that, it's a lot of. It's cool little Easter eggs, man. Just running around, and it's one that I just wanted to for sure.
Play it.
Bro, I'm telling you, play it today. Don't even wait till December. Wait till
I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting. It's a slow burn.
I wish that you would have played it so we could really go in on it, because it's real. Look, I'm not overselling it. I don't like.
We're not.
Yeah. It's good. It's good, and a lot of people. I feel like certain things that Insomniac does that where you can make the argument that they're better than Naughty Dog right now. In terms of consistency, they got everybody.
I mean,
like that.
The biggest thing that people tried to say to, I guess, denounce Insomniac games, right, was the fact that they never put out a game that was a 90+ or whatever.
No, they
Metacritic,
have.
but
it was like back in PS2 generation.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're talking about
right?
what the new era. They were talking about in the current era. They destroyed that completely and gave you something that was 5 times better than you thought you were going to get overall in terms of story.
That's crazy that that's a thing that you could say to diss somebody. You never pull out a 90.
Yeah.
Bro, no, that's the goal. That was the goalpost. That was the goalpost. Dudes were doing
90. How is the top 10% the goalpost? It's crazy.
Hey, they pulled out the stick this time around, dog. They pulled out the stick with the extendo clip. They was like, nah, we not playing. And it's good, yo.
Yep.
Hey, Struggle, it's good, cuz. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm definitely gonna play it, bro. You know I'm gonna be on there in December.
It's,
Oh, yeah.
Look, December 1st, I'll get on it. December
Well, that
1st.
well,
I'ma make
December
sure I'm up
1st.
in
Well,
them
that's gonna be a good Christmas gift for you.
It's-
I'd say it like that. December
Sir,
1st.
December 1st.
And here's the thing, like the game, for real, the game ain't even that long, for real. And maybe I was just having a lot of fun, because I got 40 hours in it. And like I said, I missed one trophy from the platinum. But by the time you play Struggle, the new game plus should be out, according to what the gentleman in the IGN and Beyond says. According to what he said it should be out by the end of this year. So
you're gonna have all the bells and whistles. Yep, you're gonna have all the bells and whistles.
I'm gonna have all the patches, all the greatness.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And people was like, complaining about, bugs here, bugs there. Here's what I'll say. As far as soft locks, I got a soft lock. I'll just say I got a soft lock in the amusement park. I'll speak out of context on that.
Yeah.
And it was.
Did you sit on the bench? Did you sit on the bench?
Yeah.
That happened with me.
Yeah.
That happened with me. Like I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. Yeah, I couldn't move.
Yeah. So I got a soft lock in one of the missions, because one of the missions didn't load. Somebody gets an ability from somewhere, I won't say who, but it's toward the end of the game and you're helping somebody. But the storyteller, Miles is because like people would talk about Miles's story arc, how it's not better than Peter's. I disagree. And I'll leave it at that. I think that because Miles has a boss fight with somebody, it's awesome. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that boss fight. I enjoyed the story that it told too.
Yep.
I enjoyed how he overcame this thing, and
so
it's fire.
It's funny. It's funny. We all had great time with this. So it was wild because
I'm
me and
happy.
Red
That
Hood.
mean it's good.
Oh yeah,
It's
no, because me and Red Hood had that funny situation in regards to the game and involving other things outside of it. So I ain't gonna get into that. But
have y'all seen anybody say it's truly bad, like on some real shit? I don't know.
The people who say
gamer.
it's truly bad and have all these issues and yada 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 haven't played the game.
They not.
They haven't played. They're not playing it. They ain't touching it. And those who did have the issues and did play it, then obviously that's different. But the ones who were just like retweeting everything, showing all the damn
that little
like
web
that.
swing stupid shit that one dude was doing was crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, this thing has gotta be stupid.
Oh,
Wow.
I saw the funniest thing I saw on Twitter was when dude compared the game to GTA. He said, "Oh, it's stupid that you can't get into a taxi.
Yeah.
You can't go
Like,
into
what?
This is who wants to do that in Spider-Man?
Like, first of all, who want to get into a taxi in GTA anyway? We just steal cars. That's just a bad comparison off rip. And Spider-Man can web swing. Why the fuck would you get in a
But
taxi?
why would you want to get into a slow taxi where you could swing 5 times faster to point? I don't get that. I just don't get that.
Listen, man, I follow the old buddy who did that on Twitter. If you're going out your way to find bugs and you try and tweet about it, look how bad this is. Yo, you corny for that, man. You corny
that's
for
so.
that.
Hey,
Like,
listen.
That to me is.
If you do that,
It's
It is.
embarrassing.
if you
It's
do that, don't
embarrassing.
cry wolf. Don't cry wolf when the opposition does it to your game, like Starfield or Web. Don't cry wolf then. That's all I gotta
That
say.
game deserved it.
Yeah,
That game
don't cry
deserved it,
wolf.
bro.
Don't cry wolf.
Yo, shout out to King over there at LP. If this joint would have released the same day as Starfield, we are, man.
It wouldn't even Starfield wouldn't even be mentioned.
Bag,
You know what?
yo.
You know what? If Baldur's Gate would have released the same day as Starfield, bro.
Hey,
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
And we know
god!
Starfield
man.
has his fair share of accolades, and I'm not shitting on Starfield. Here's my thing. Hey, look, man, Insomniac, they got something real special. There are, and these are non-story.
Run it over diet.
There are Easter eggs all throughout the game. Struggle. Hit real quick. Collect all the spider bots. Y'all got the platinum. You and Red Hood and Bit, y'all got the platinum, right?
I didn't get the platinum, but I did basically everything besides the Mysterio stuff.
Okay.
But I said,
Do that?
like, basically, you should definitely do the spider bot stuff because it connects
Yeah.
to a certain
Yes.
thing. So
Yep.
don't want
Okay.
to spoil it, but it's a pretty, like, if you watch movies,
You'll get it.
Yeah.
You'll understand.
You'll
it.
get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here's the
Alright,
thing. That side quest in particular made me want to go back. And I'm next time, next time I get a little bit of bread, I'm getting both the Spider-Verse movies or whatever.
Yep.
I know who the person that they were referring to, but it was how it looked at the very end. Red Hood, if you don't, I'm not gonna spoil it. Just do it.
Yeah.
And it's like 40 of them. They're not even like hard to collect. And there's an ability you get like halfway through to be like, hey, you got this ability unlocked. We'll show you what a spider bots are. You just gotta fly over them. Oh, one subtle thing that I really enjoyed with that, once I got that ability and like the orb had popped up on,
Yep.
I was playing this game off my OLED.
Oh god. Yeah.
It looks so good, dog.
Yep.
That joint looked it looked crazy like when you see like that the orb for the first time, and it's like, hey, the spider bot is over here somewhere. When you see it for the first time, I said, damn. I said, and I'm playing the performance mode. I'm like, oh, it looked crazy. It looked crazy. It looked good though. Even the attention and detail with the spider bots themselves. Shout out to whoever designed them.
Whoever did the Jonah Jameson one had me crying. That shit.
Yes.
Whoever did that shit had the mustache there. That like, bro, come on, bro.
Man, we know that boy called the police on you, dog. Like that joint.
Hey, yo.
if the police pull you over with that haircut, you getting the ticket, dog. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. It's dope though. It's they paid homage to a lot of stuff in it, and like I love little stuff like that.
Yep.
There are other Easter eggs in there. They played homage to Daredevil. You'll see. I'm not gonna say in what fashion, but they played homage to. I didn't even know it was there.
They did it twice, technically.
Yep. Jessica Jones was another
Jessica
one.
Jones and there was one
they got Easter eggs from all of them. Ooh,
yeah. The way they're doing it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Luke Cage, I think he had one. But with the way they're doing it, they're building their own MCU struggle. Mm-hmm. And you're clearly seeing them doing it, but they're doing their own route.
And what's it called coming next? Little claw nigga, Wolverine. There we go.
Wolverine.
So next, right?
They pay respect to Wolverine as well. I'm not gonna say
how. There's a big homage to him in the game too. By the way, when you play,
I'm here for it.
So you'll love it.
Fantastic Four as well.
Yep.
I ran across that joint. That joint was by accident. I was just flying around the city, and that just came.
Did you see the machine? I don't know if Red Hood. I meant to tell Red Hood this, but y'all know the May Foundation, whatever thing, that the little place they went for, the little experiment area. There's a gamma radiation table that's from Hulk on the wall. Did y'all see that? It was the gamma radiation thing is there. Yeah, Red Hood saw it. It's the gamma. He's like laying down on, but it's like standing up. That's in the game. So they pretty much gave you a hint at Hulk. So maybe he's gonna be in Wolverine.
Hey, here's what I'll say about that without spoiling anything. If Insomniac did decide to make a Hulk game, hey, I'm for that.
I put it behind. I support it. I support it. After what we see, I'm
not finna spoil it. There's a part in this game to be like, oh, they can pull that off. There's a part in this game that
did some. And then some. And then some. And don't get me started with the chaos that ensures.
I got a question.
Okay.
Do y'all think they could do a Superman game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
The hardest type of games to make.
Yes.
I'm putting pushback.
Okay.
You know how incredible, like traversal, everyone brings up traversal, right? And I don't think that's the problem people have with a Superman game. It's A, the combat, as well as B, Superman is basically like invincible. Like the only thing he can have in terms of weakness is kryptonite, right? So you're gonna like arm every single criminal with like kryptonite gauntlets.
Hold on.
Kryptonite is very rare.
Not even that. Do the Injustice comic properly. Single player, you fighting everybody. You do like open world like Spider-Man is. Do the Injustice like comic. I would do like that. You have a great compelling story.
I agree with that. That, or you're gonna have to do a dark side invasion with his army.
Or he's in hell. Like he's in a different dimension on dark side.
I was saying Darkseid has an army invasion, and that's about it.
Yep.
Other than that, you can't do random thugs.
That's boring.
There's
go to Apocalypse, planet, right?
Put him on a different planet. He don't got his powers no more.
Isn't he still strong in Darkseid's planet? And stuff,
unless you do something different where like he doesn't learn, like you strip the player, like you don't have all the powers. Like for example, you can fly, right? But actually you can't fly, but you can like run fast like the Flash and all that stuff, and you're building those powers up throughout the game.
That's the only way I see it.
Yeah,
he can't have all these powers.
He can't have all his powers in the game because that's not naturally how it works. Like, remember Man of Steel? Do you like how Man of Steel built him up? Like he had to think outside the box to fix, like to help people.
All the people he faced were other Kryptonians. So all the other people before that, It was easy.
I mean,
I
personally,
ain't gonna lie. I
Brave
ain't gonna lie.
Brave read my
Combat
mind.
Gonna be so boring with him.
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
Superman fights so boring. All
He's
he
like
throw
a
is strikes and
brawler.
hooks.
Not even a brawler.
Like,
it's like very
An
like
average,
one punch, two
yeah.
punch.
Yeah. He's a street brawler for real, just with hella straight.
So-
All he do is this.
How would y'all feel? How would y'all feel for Spawn? I think Spawn would fit
That'd be
inside the
gas.
I think Spawn fits.
Spawn
That'd
could
be
be a good game.
gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I would love
Spawn
a
would
Spawn
definitely
game.
be good.
Yeah, Spawn fits them.
That'd be
Spawn's
some
easy.
shit.
Daredevil, I think, would be an easy game to
Facts.
make.
Daredevil definitely, absolutely. That could be their Batman
I
attempt.
think.
I could definitely be
Yeah,
their
it's
new
like a
version
lot
of
of
Batman.
characters they
Spawn
can
game
do.
would be-
Doctor Strange, I think, would be another good
They-
one.
Yeah,
that
Magic
they're able
Game.
to
Yeah,
do.
that'd be gas.
Hustle. They kind of referenced Doctor Strange with a certain
I was gonna-
mission.
I was
They
gonna- I
kind of
was gonna
reference
mention
him. That could
then
be
it-
on the
it-
table. That could be
it
on
went-
the table. So
It went
I
over
wouldn't
my-
mind an X-Men game either, honestly.
no,
From
I
the
mean
side.
Wolverine's come. If Wolverine's come, you know X-Men are coming.
Yeah.
Well,
Well-
yeah, I think by the end of it, you'll have like an Easter, like either in the game X-Men will show up, or a couple X-Men will show up, or by the end you see him go to the X Mansion or something like that, and that's about it. That's what I think.
Struggle. There's a there's a couple of there's a couple of reveals in that game that would, like, if you are like, because I'm a fan of certain villains,
Yep.
Yeah.
just do the side missions, cuz
Hold on, bro. Just tell me if his son pop up, man. Venom's son popping up. Is he referenced Carnage?
do the side missions, cuz
Yeah,
Do the
just
side
do the
missions.
side
What
mission.
happened?
That's
Do the
it.
side
That's
missions.
all.
I know what you
That's
asked me. I know what you asked me.
Yeah, I know. You know he's asking. We-
Oh shit!
The Carnage tattoo, nigga. I need him in there, baby.
Hey,
I need him in there, man.
Hey, listen.
I'll say this. Do the burning side mission.
Do the fire. Do the fire.
do
Do
the
the
fire
fire.
side
Do the
missions.
fire side missions. It involves
want me to
Wraith.
throw this
It
in there,
it
too?
involves Wraith. Enjoy that. Just enjoy.
Oh, Wraith too. Okay.
Yes.
bet.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
won't be disappointed. You won't be.
And,
because the way that they do it, it's so heavy handed. Because I figured it out beforehand.
Like it
it's so
starts off
heavy-handed,
so
though.
light, right? And then he starts getting sinister when he grabs the gas can or the little gas. I'm like,
I like this. I'm like,
okay, what's about to happen right now? It did out of left field. You're like, what?
Yeah.
So
December
is
1st,
that
man. Y'all got
good? Is
3
that
weeks.
good? Is that
That's 4
good?
weeks.
Yeah.
Is that
Who
good?
knows?
And what's even more cool about this too? We might get DLC for this game in regards to this, what me and Hustle were talking about, or that might be part 3. But what I like about this is that they talked about doing a spin-off with Venom. So Tony Todd more than likely is coming back. And let me tell you, well, for what he did and what he brought to the table and how well this man pushed this character, I think it's earned at this point.
Well,
And
hold on, real quick. Struggle. Did you see any trailers for Spider-Man?
The first one. They're very
okay,
first
don't
one they
watch
put
the
out.
other ones. Don't watch the other ones.
Don't watch the other ones.
Don't watch the
Okay,
other ones.
So I'm gonna chill. But
Yeah.
there's when you first said Tony Todd, let me just say that when you first said Tony Todd, and everybody know what you
Yeah,
hear him
yep.
is. When you first hear him, I was like, oh shit.
It felt like, didn't you just get chills? Like Candyman
Yeah.
chills? Like it just happened?
It was out of nowhere. It was out of nowhere too. It was like, okay,
It's
I'm
like,
not gonna say.
it's like,
When you
okay.
first
It's
said
like,
it,
I
was
see
lit.
what you're doing. It's like a side thing. I see what you're doing. I need more of this.
That-
And did they deliver more of it? Yes, they did. And it was like,
In
ooh.
a big way too.
Sing good.
In a very big way.
So
It was,
that's Spider-Man 2. Retta, what would you give? What's your rating for Spider-Man 2?
I gotta give it a 9.
9?
I'll say
Okay,
a
so we
9.
got 2 9s. I give
That's
it a
what I said,
9.5. I got y'all. Good
I
shit.
said too, man.
So it's consistently a 9. To those saying it's 8s and 7s, who haven't played it, you're weirdos and I need to go outside and stop
they
pushing
got you.
agendas and let people gas you up over the internet. But besides the point, we're gonna move away from that.
all right.
We're gonna give away from that. We're gonna move away. It's a lie. We're gonna have to tackle that again. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna see if
Do
we
a
can set
spoiler
something.
cast. Do a spoiler cast.
Well, I'm gonna do something even better. I'm gonna talk to y'all about that off air. I'm gonna do something a little better for everybody in the chat too. So we're gonna talk about that off air. But let's get back into the show. A lot of stuff's happened. Especially since we do last show as well. Before we get into the old PlayStation talk, let's keep this trend going. Let's talk about the games. Tekken 8 struggle. Tekken 8 is doing some things, boy.
baby.
Let me go ahead and
Best,
put the
best
first
fighter to drop this whole season. I don't want to hear nothing about butt ass Mortal Kombat either. Fuck
So you
that.
rate this higher than what we got for Not Mortal Kombat, but you rate this higher than Street Fighter?
Street Fighter? Yeah. Not it's now it's not by a mile. It's like, you know what I mean? Street Fighter's an A, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tekken's an S tier, bro. I'm sorry. It's just up there, bro.
You know,
Yeah,
there was a point.
But Mortal Kombat is like a smooth C, and it's not making it no higher than that. I don't care.
Okay. So we got some new particular characters shown for Street Fighter or Tekken 8. I'm sorry. Devil Jin surprised the hell out of me and resigned in the chat. What up, Resign? I see you, bro. Yeah, that surprised the hell out of me. First of all, can we talk about these designs? These designs are
good,
insane.
bro.
I love these designs. You played the network test too, if I remember correctly as well.
I played the network and the beta test. Yeah.
So you already know, even with the network test, they were on to something. You know what I mean? There was no issues.
Good,
they upgraded the hell out the servers. It's fire. I love it. They confirmed obviously Devil Jin. They confirmed Lee is back in the game. They confirmed
Zafina. They got my baby Zafina.
I didn't think she would make it.
Girl, baby. I didn't either.
I didn't think she was
scared,
gonna make
bro.
it. Yeah, I didn't. I low key thought she was gonna get cut because there was a lot of characters that were brought in Tekken 7 that I didn't think were even gonna get mentioned. Like remember Marduk? A lot of people complained about Marduk's power. Yeah. People complained about Geese Howard and Akuma. So far there hasn't been a Geese or an Akuma like character. But I think personally they're saving that for the season passes where you're eventually going to buy and get into that. I think that's what they're going to do. But they're probably testing the waters right now to see people learn the fundamentals. You know what I mean? So that way they ain't got to worry about no bars, the little bar system thing that open stuff. I think they want you to, I think Heat and the new raid system they want y'all to focus on first before they get into that.
Did y'all see? You see the new character they just dropped, Vincent?
Yeah, I'm about to put them on screen. So before we get to that, I'm playing it for everybody right now, like the other characters, real quick. Dragonov and everything. I know you can see it on. Y'all can see it.
Dragonov drippy too. That man got that little coat, bro. I want to steal that man coat, but I'm just afraid he gonna pop my neck off or something.
So they got all the pandas. You got your pandas back into the game. So everybody was complaining about that, or might be complaining about that. They're in here. They look good again.
I'm gonna learn Kuma.
You gonna learn
the
Kuma?
Bear? I'm gonna learn Kuma, bro. His big ugly ass.
I could never want to learn her. I mean, they got Alyssa. I'm very curious. So right now, a lot of people are complaining about Jin. They're saying Jin is OP. I'm like, bro, he's not OP.
I wouldn't call him OP. He's just really, really good.
Yeah, he's very good. Like they're not used to Jin being that good.
Now, though, so I mean, you can figure him out.
I'm glad you said that.
Like Jin not that good.
I'm glad you said that.
It's way better.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, actually, I don't. See, that's the thing. Maybe because I just know the flow chart for high rank. Like he doesn't give me that much trouble. High rank.
Man, Harangue and Heat is a scary sight. I don't want to see them ever again, bro.
Especially when they mash.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah. When they mash, you're done. When they're in Heat, you're done.
June, I'll say Harangue and June probably the best two right now from that CBT.
June's got great power for sure, and is a very reliable character, which threw me off too. So that was really surprising. But I'm glad though they're doing her justice. They didn't downgrade her. You know what I mean? She don't feel downgrade.
They did not downgrade her. Oh, they get her good.
They did downgrade Kazuya though. Kazuya has been downgraded from the first test.
From the first CBT,
yeah. He was broken. I see a lot of people complaining about this. Like, I don't know if you watch Mayman Sui. Mayman Sui was going crazy. I was like, they nerfed my boy. He's not on the level of Jin. And he's like, Jin's OP. I'm like, Mayman, I need you to keep it a buck, bro. The only reason you saying this is because you just wanted a character that you could spam with Kazuya. That's all it was.
Kazuya was fucking cheese FTNT, bro.
He had guarantee shit after guarantee shit. There was like no opening for Kazuya in the first test. None. He was like the final boss. Like, you remember Ultimate Akuma in the game?
But he was like that. Nerfed from the CNC, though. A lot of people did get nerfed. Jack 8 got nerfed. King got nerfed.
Yep. King's actually still workable. I like what they did with King though. It's actually it works for King.
I'm just shitty at him right now. I got to get better, but he did get nerfed because I used to have a crazy combo in the CNT, but not no more.
Yeah, I like that. I do dig that. So they took the feedback very, very well with the characters. I think. We also got a release date too, but that's an Vincent thing. I'm gonna put on the screen right now. But for For Tekken 8, I mean, we're all excited. We're all excited. I know Red Hood say he's going to give it a try. I know me and Struggle are going to
Red
be.
Hood giving it a try. What?
Yeah, we're going to have a game night. Game nights.
I got. What was it? I
Yes.
just bought this.
What you buy?
That's 7.
This stuff.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got a fight pass? Oh, you're a nerd. Okay, then.
It's the Razor one, the Cammy Street Fighter.
Look at
6.
these
My boy.
fight pass losers.
My boy.
Oh man.
Y'all buy these fight passes and still lose. That's
My
crazy.
boy.
We'll see if I lose. We'll see. We'll see.
Don't shame us, Struggle. Don't shame us. Don't shame us.
This guy. So we got the new character. Let's go ahead and put him on screen. Oh, he's already on the screen for you guys. Vincent. Vincent is pretty much Vincent, to put it a long story short, he's basically Grandmaster Raven. From what I gathered, that's what he is. He's the first Raven. That's what they said.
Nah, he's older Noctis, bro. That's Noctis from Final Fantasy 15.
I'm getting a
don't
mixture.
recognize him?
I'm getting 3 type of references from him. So obviously he's got moves like Noctis. He's got Kumi Mitsu's moves, and he's got Raven's moves. It's like a mixture of all 3. All 3 of those
really
mixtures does sound like a god tier character. So this character, low key, might be a meme. I might try this dude
All I
out.
know is most of this shit better not be safe. That's all I know.
It looked
If
like
nigga-
it.
if-
That's the
if I
thing.
block
Oh,
this,
he has a
it better not be
stance.
safe, bro.
Well, so Main Man did a breakdown. He has like a stance that auto parries lows, kind of like Negan.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I see
yeah,
that.
yeah. He has like
Yeah.
he has like an
Couple
auto
people got
parry.
that.
So I'm with it. I like it. Like, and I also like how like the attention to detail. Like when he's done with a combo and he pulls the sword out, he sheaves it, and you see like the mechanical thing work in real time. I like that.
Click and everything.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really cool. So Vincent is the new character that was shown. Fire, and you know,
bro.
and I like this. I like that they're taking risks. They're introducing new characters instead of just rehashing the same ones. So that makes you wonder, are we going to get a different version of Bruce, or are they going to bring Fakunran back? Are they going to bring Marduk back? Yeah, is Marduk coming back?
I mean, but I don't know. I kind of disagree with you when you said they taking risks, because it's only 2 new characters. And it's like a 32. It's like a 36 roster. It's only 2 new characters.
Well, who's
Vincent
the?
and Azucena.
What about the chick
Everybody
that
else is
danced?
returning.
Wasn't the chick that danced?
That's Azucena.
That's it? That's okay. So
yeah, it's only 2 new ones.
I mean, I guess they did. Well, damn. So you know what they didn't confirm? Eddie.
Yeah, bro. Oh, Eddie.
Yo, that's crazy. Eddie got the boots.
Eddie can't get in the game no more.
I just noticed
He's like,
that.
I
Yeah,
got
Eddie's
Azucena,
not.
that's enough.
Yeah. That's the last one, right? That was. Oh wait, no, we got 2 more reveals. They said 2 more
I got
happened this
one more.
month. It's 2.
This is the one of the ones.
It's 2 more after
is
this.
one of the ones.
It was 2 after this. wasn't
No, it was November 12th and November 2nd. We already passed November 2nd.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Then 1 more. Okay. So,
There's one more character.
who you think? Who y'all thinking? Might be
hope
funny
it's
if it's
somebody
Eddie. I'll put it. If it's Eddie, I'm gonna
It
laugh.
ain't gonna be Eddie.
If it's
bro.
Eddie, I'm gonna laugh my ass
Eddie,
off.
stop
Because
coming.
it's like you don't need Eddie when you got a dancer already who's got everything, like who's already
Exactly.
OP. She's OP as hell. The new chick.
Ain't no Eddie.
She OP as hell.
If Eddie come back, that'd be crazy though.
Or they
That would
bring
be wild.
they'll bring Tiger.
Hey, bro. What if they bring Ogre? Big
Uh,
ass Ogre. Big ass Ogre.
You already got double Shin. Do you really need
He's
Ogre?
so ass, bro.
I was saying, do you really need him? You got double Shin.
That'd be shitty.
This is
I would hate
stupid. I will say I would probably be excited for that for like the interactions, like him interaction with June or, you know what I mean, Jin or whatever, maybe. Because, you know, they all got those introductions before they fight. I do like that. That's a cool addition to the
Yeah,
game.
it's cool as shit.
And you can see battle damage on them when, like, you get to, like, the final rounds and all that stuff. If you do, like, a comeback, I do like that. So, Tekken 8, man, it was worth the wait. It's incredible.
Oh, God. It's about to be the best fighting game out there, bro. I don't care.
Hands down. Love the network test. The only thing I would change though for what we played, there needs to be a dedicated like thing to where we can have our own like private lobbies.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it need lobbies.
Because I kind of don't understand like when you have to sit on outside like beside each other or you know across from each other, and then you have to search for it, but it doesn't search for the people that you're trying to play against, playing somebody else.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I hope that they keep the rooms for
Yeah,
sure.
that needs to come back. private rooms need to come back. But other than that, fire. Absolutely fire. I love the online test. Love the gameplay of it. And, yeah, I mean, hell, we're showing Tekken, so why not? I'll put some gameplay of Tekken for sure up. But, yeah, no, it's fire, man. Who's your most anticipated?
Too, man.
Oh, you heard it. Oh, it's on. It's on.
Jesus.
Was there any particular characters you want in the game? Struggle?
I got all my characters. I got Fang as Athena and King, and I'm cool. I'm good.
No dream character? I'm surprised. No dream character you would probably want in the game?
They can put Gamaryu in the game. You be a fat person in the game. It ain't no fat people in this one. So
I'm surprised he wasn't mentioned too.
I have a question.
I'm surprised he wasn't mentioned. Yeah.
All right, so I don't really play Tekken like that. In fact, it's rare. I think the last time I played Tekken was Tekken Cross Street Fighter, and I think we kind of know how that turned out on PS3. Yeah. All right, so if this is my first time getting into it, who do you suggest that I would play? Because I remember Eddie from like part 1, and I was back when I was a kid, but I remember that because my cousin had a PS1, and that was how I used to play. I used to play the little demo that they used to have, and I used to, you got talking about him kicking and all that. He's like a breakdancer, correct?
Yeah, he's Copper. Yeah, basically. Copper, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. So, just as a first timer, like, who do you suggest that I would start with? It's just like this, like a basic.
So
Law or Paul?
If
Law
you
or
want,
Paul are the most basic dudes in that game. Law or Paul?
Yeah, but he's talking about like playing like an actual like you know, have fun and might actually learn quick, right? So believe it or not, even though. Basic as shit. Yeah, but Paul's too slow for a lot of characters, though. That's the thing. He's too
hit
slow.
Hard as fuck.
He do, but he requires a little execution, like for Deathfist.
So
quarter circle forward, that ain't nothing.
Law is like he's like the Bruce Lee character, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm starting to remember a little bit, and Tekken, for somebody like me who just kind of just remembered it, it's on the 3D plane. It's like Soul Calibur, how you move around, and it's not like on the 2D plane.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. All right.
You know what? You'd be surprised how much you like it, though. I mean, look, like we played the hell out of it.
I heard the story in the last one was really good.
Well, it had Akuma in it, and it was the last time that we'll probably ever see Heihachi ever in a Tekken game because the actual actor who plays him died, and he died also in the. I guess you could say he died right in the game too. He got like Falcon
They
Punch.
dropped him in the lava.
Well. So has
did that, right?
I mean, his technically.
Oh, he didn't already got dropped in the lava before though. But
okay.
I say I wouldn't say he's dead from that. Like I wouldn't.
They said his bear gonna have his moves now though. Kuma. They said Kuma gonna have Heihachi moves now.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, that decision.
I mean, technically, he did train that nigga. He trained him, bro. He trained that damn bear.
I mean, he trained. You know, it's funny. He trained everybody. He trained Jin too, but Jin didn't learn karate. Remember Tekken 3? That he fought like Heihachi because he fought like Heihachi because he was trained by Heihachi. But then Tekken 5, he went his own route and became more of a karate master with a mixed hybrid of Zen. Which became Zen Shin. So, I don't know, man. It's I guess hypothetically.
I can't wait though. I'm definitely playing that story mode. I'm gonna be on that hoe.
You gonna be playing? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
I hope I get it early. I hope they Bandai send me something.
I hope they do soon, man. It seems like it's a lot of fun. I just never really got off into it. Like and I'm such a noob or such a rookie at most of the fighting games. Only fighting games I would really play is like basically made by Capcom. I ain't finna hold you. It's just like you see my collection. This is Street Fighter, Capcom versus SNK, Capcom versus Marvel. I mean stuff like that. It just never really like jumped out to me. I think the only time I played is like Heihachi was Soul Calibur. Yep. When I played on Soul Calibur on PS2 back in the day. That's the only time I really like played after him. I just didn't, just wasn't my thing.
I feel that.
I hear you.
Get in. I'm happy you getting into it now.
Yeah,
it's missing greatness.
I'll definitely try.
No, Brian Fury is fucking fire in Tekken 8. Everybody, man. Everybody just got some great buffs, great updates. I dig what they did. So that's just me playing as Jin gets a higher rating. Like ironically, I'm fighting a higher rating and whatnot. Like Struggle was just talking about. So
He beating your ass. Let me stop.
he gets you on a damn rage drive. And rage drive. I will say the rage drives are fire. I love the new rage drives.
They look so good. Oh, he goofy. He could have won that. Damn, he was spamming his asshole.
He definitely was. He definitely was. That's another thing too.
Shit out of you.
Everybody loves that. I'm like, okay, we doing this. Got you. I can't wait for this though. I'm excited for it. Very, very excited for it.
Bro.
I can't wait. So we're definitely gonna have some cool game nights since Red Hood's got his fight stick. Everybody's ready to roll. So let's move this on, shall we? Let's move it on a little bit while this is on screen here. So we talked about quantum error. Let's talk about Sony for a second here. There's been a lot going on. You know, Sony's had some layoffs. They got rid of Connie Booth. They got rid of, Jim Ryan. He's no longer he's leaving. And they about to have a new leadership on top of that. But also, in the midst of all this, there is a lot of decisions, I guess you could say. And a lot of people are questioning the future. Now, as you guys already know, we're about to get that PlayStation Portable thing that's about to drop too, and they just did their network test or whatever. They just made it accessible for PS5 users. You can now stream your games. A lot of people believe that because Sony flat out said they're going to be doing a reversal, so to speak, as the games as a service model, that everything's going to change. I personally don't think everything's going to change. I feel like certain aspects are changing because 2024 is looking kind of barren. So they got to get content out there for you guys in a pipeline, if that makes sense. 2024, there's only 2 games that we know of from PlayStation, and that's Helldivers and Final Fantasy. And those games are supposed to drop this year. There's nothing else coming out for next year.
Final Fantasy in February next year.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying about next year. Those 2 or 4
this year, goofy.
Oh. No, I said no.
He said it in the beginning, then he said it at the end.
Oh.
Tail end. So he messed up at the end.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this year. Final Fantasy it was supposed to be this year. Yeah. But those 2 games were pushed to next year because there's none for the pipeline.
No, Helldivers was supposed to be the end of this year, but then it got pushed to next year.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy was always launching in February.
So it is crazy. I don't want to say the mighty have fallen because a lot of people are saying the doom and gloom. I'm not going to get into that type of conversation. I wouldn't say it's doom and gloom. But definitely a lot of things are changing. Restructuring is probably one of them because in the midst of Connie Booth being fired and Jim Ryan leaving, they have laid off over 100 employees. I think that's what they said for Bungie. They've laid off employees from Deviation Games. They've laid off employees from Naughty Dog. And the people at Naughty Dog were working on Factions, and that's now on ice. So we don't know if that's even going to drop Factions 2.
Damn, not on ice.
What else was it? Ironically, I think Insomniac got a few. There was like a small,
yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it's like a small amount of employees got removed from Insomniac, which is crazy. You would think with the track record of Insomniac, you would at least fight to make sure you even get even more, employees for Insomniac for how they have been keeping PlayStation afloat. Well, not afloat, but like in just relevance as of late. Sony Santa Monica wasn't hit with no layoffs whatsoever, but again, that's another one that's been keeping PlayStation in the light. Personally, I don't want to say I do want to say restructuring is happening in the midst of this to probably, change with the different mindset. But at the same time, I do feel like there's probably more that we're missing out on that we just don't know. And probably a lot more things to look out for. How y'all feeling about PlayStation? Are y'all worried? Me personally, I am a little it is concerning that, you have all these things working in your favor, and then as soon as Activision Blizzard gets bought by Microsoft, now you have people being let go. The company doesn't really have a roadmap for 2024, and they're quiet on everything.
Damn.
Yeah, they don't have anything.
Putting all that into perspective is really kind of worrying. I give you that.
Yeah, because there's not a lot going on. You know what I mean? We don't usually at this time you would have an update on a game or something. You know what I mean, that you want to hear about. There's nothing. Deviation Games was supposed to be making the Call of Duty killer or equivalent game for Sony. That studio got hit with
Call of Duty killer.
well, not killer, but they're like substitute. Because remember, Call of Duty was gonna go, yeah, not killer, but they're substitute. So I don't know, but go
I
ahead.
think you're gonna get updates on certain games at the Game Awards. That's what I think is gonna end up happening. So that God of War, was it spin-off DLC game?
Uh-huh.
A la like Miles Morales, gonna be shown off probably at the Game Awards. Death Stranding 2 probably gonna be shown off at the Game Awards, and maybe one other thing. So, whether or not that's what people want or like to see, that's probably their presence at the Game Awards.
Okay.
Kind of like similar to last year, and maybe a PC port, like announcement, right at the Game Awards. That's what they did with Returnal. Can totally see them announcing like one other PC game.
There's only one game that has a good chance of being at the Game Awards, and we know this because of Keeley and his connection with Kojima, and that's Death Stranding 2. That's like the only thing I could think of, and maybe
Did y'all like the original
of
that game, by the way?
I didn't play it.
I love
I'm a big Kojima guy. So,
yeah.
yeah.
You didn't like the first one? Show? You didn't like it? You know what's funny? You know what's funny about it, low key? Because we had Tony, we had Tommy Earl Jacobs, who plays Hardman, Dr. Hardman, or Director Hardman,
Die Hardman.
Die Hardman on the Director Die
I
Hardman.
feel like that whole interview was better than the game.
But I'm shocked. But here's the funny thing about that: he actually predicted the future.
Oh yeah, no, he absolutely does. The Kojima, the thing
Kojima
is,
predicted the future.
like you could say all you want about Kojima, man has predicted the future twice, and it came to fruition twice.
Love you, mans, but that game was butt.
I enjoyed it. I think I like played it twice.
Yeah,
Beat it twice.
Platinum did twice.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You platinumed it twice.
Oh yeah.
What
Yes,
the?
sir.
You got
Yes,
it,
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Man knows greatness.
I love
There
that
you go,
game.
Big
Love the game.
So as far as PlayStation's future, I don't really know much about Connie Booth, who apparently was fired.
She was basically, Connie Booth is not a face that we see in the public eye. We don't really see her, but apparently, according to David Jaffe, this woman was responsible for over 100 games coming to PlayStation. So she was responsible for that. Like she was like one who fought for it, tooth and nail for them, and these games ended up becoming iconic games for PlayStation. So she's been that type of force, you know what I mean, to fight for developers, so to speak. Now that she's gone, a lot of people, again, are still not. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's I was going to reference Jaffe because he had sent out some type of tweet, not last Sunday, but I think the Sunday before. He was like, "Hey, I got some big news." You know how people when they tweet out, and apparently he did. Now I don't really know the ramifications of that, but I wanted to bring that up because this ain't the first time we've seen PlayStation just up and let go, up and terminate, for lack of a better term, like a key figure over there. We saw they did it with Sean Layden. Matter of fact, I know Sean Layden's with Tencent now, but you ain't never really heard anything on why he left. And maybe he signed whatever type of
he said like his time. He said like his time was done at the time, right? He just said his time was done.
No, it was more of a power.
But it was a lot
between
more
the
a power
two.
struggle. Yeah.
It was between him and Jim Ryan, and Jim Ryan won. Like basically, it's like both had visions, I would assume, for PlayStation. Both of them have visions that games would go to PC, right? That was never going to change.
Yep.
But one had a different vision, the other had another vision, and investors liked Jim Ryan's.
And
they saw the zeros. They liked the zeros in the bank account, basically. That's what it was.
And ain't that crazy how he just up and retired too? You know what? Never mind. Let me chill. Because he's gone now too.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
He's done by was it March or something?
Yeah. He'll be gone by March.
I mean, leadership, because I've only been covering this gaming thing since like 2013, but from what I know, Ken Kutaragi, I believe, was in charge of the PlayStation 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Godfather. One of the Godfathers of PlayStation. Yep.
Yeah, and he had a lot to do with the PlayStation 1, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all feel free to correct me on that, but the leadership always changes, but I mean, as far as doom and gloom, I won't say that. I mean, for me, to keep me happy as like a fan of like the games on PlayStation, I would love to see another Uncharted. Of course, I want to see new IPs and stuff like that. Naughty Dog can't go nowhere, and Insomniac definitely can't go nowhere. They showing off Oh, and I didn't get a chance to mention that last segment. Insomniac is showing off for no reason. It's subtle things that they're doing. They showing off. So they can't go nowhere. J Raymond Studio. I don't.
Haven Studios. Yeah, so their game is called Fair Games.
Fair Games, which is a free to play, but y'all just said they're restructuring. Those types of
they're
games
pushing back
right?
on this game as service. So I don't know if that game is even going to be a games as a service. I'm not sure.
Look,
I'm not even sure now at this point. They might switch that to a single player.
I don't want to say that the sky is falling, but I'll just say Microsoft got them shook over there, boy. That deal
they definitely got them shook.
That they got them running around.
Oh yeah, like Jim was fighting this whole acquisition, like against the acquisition for the better part of what, like 3 years. It feels like he's talking about this for 2 years, whatever. And he was fighting for his life to stop this joint. And when it finally went through, my man said, "I'm done. I retire." So
he said, "I don't want to fight no more."
You got it. So hey. It is what it is. Like, competition is good. I look at it like this. Competition is good. This is going to push them to hopefully resurrect some real good games that from our past, like Resistance, like a SOCOM. Hopefully there is hope. You got a good team that can remake stuff like Blue Point Games. Blue Point Games isn't even working on anything from what I remember. Or they do have a new IP, but we haven't heard anything on it.
It's supposedly a new IP.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
But we haven't even seen it. And more likely going into 2024, Sony's just going to rely on third-party deals more than likely.
So if we are talking about third-party deals, I don't know how you would have known, but got a couple third parties in my possession at the current moment in time. Haven't played this yet, but Remember Me, apparently. I don't know if it's a cult classic.
Oh, man.
That's Remember Me. I don't know if I can see it, but that somebody had suggested that I pick up a game called Stranglehold.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure. And one game that it's not even owned by Bethesda. Yeah, it's not even owned by. It was published, I think, by Bethesda, but they didn't make
Eliza,
it.
I remember that. Eliza Dushku plays. She's in that.
Yeah,
chick from Angel.
Wait. Say that name again.
Eliza. Yes, I think it's Eliza Dushku. Yeah.
And you're right. And she was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
She was an Angel, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she was. That's an icon right there. Yeah,
that's actually gonna be the next game I play. It's not that long, but that'll be the next game I actually want to play and beat. But I mean, look, if PlayStation got PlayStation, they scrambling. I mean, we can always rely on Nintendo for like. Apparently 2024. Nintendo runs 2024 apparently.
I mean, they're Switch Pro or the new Switch, right? Switch 2 or Switch Pro, whatever the hell it is, dropping next year supposedly.
I'm not sure if that's coming out. They say that's what they say.
Yeah,
follow like RGT 85. Yeah, he got all the details on that one, but there's a lot going on. Here's what I'll say, man. PlayStation, I don't want to say doom and gloom because I don't never want to live like that. Like, I do want to see newer stuff from PlayStation. I definitely want to see Uncharted.
Yes.
Whatever they release, and I want them to release it in the form of Uncharted where Nadine and Chloe bring up Cassie, so to speak. Or I want them to pay like homage because like Nadine and Chloe didn't get their own game. They got their own game, but it was a DLC. It was like the Miles Morales.
It was a Miles spinoff.
Yeah, so it wasn't their own thing. It wasn't their own full-fledged game. I would like to see their own full-fledged game, and then they just kind of step away, and then they pass the torch, so to speak, to Cassie at that point. That's what I would like to see. That's just me, but
yeah,
and I don't think Naughty Dog's even making that. So like, who knows, man? Like, who knows? I know. While I'm not concerned with what's going on with PlayStation right now, because I ain't really in the weeds like that. It only take about 2 or 3 games for me to really cop a console as it is. So.
Okay.
There's only a few franchises that I want from them.
Reddit, what you think, man? How you feeling about this?
I mean, overall, like, for PlayStation as a whole?
Yeah.
I mean, I think if there's a roadmap, people will be less worried, right? I think that's basically it. But PlayStation has never been very forthright with said roadmaps. I feel like that's always been something that they just have close to the chest or vest, or so to speak. And overall, like, the layoffs are terrible. Like, that sucks. It's happening as an industry as a whole, right?
Mm-hmm.
That layoffs are like happening in like all like companies right now in the gaming industry. So and that sucks overall. And I don't know, man. It's just like you got to see what they're gonna do because people say, "Oh, are they gonna be backpedaling live service games?" No one truly knows. It's all speculation at the end of the day. So who knows? They might backpedal live service games. They may not backpedal live service games.
Yeah.
And they may want to just see how these current games that are in development for live service games do. If they don't do well, they might just be like, we're done.
Okay.
Overall. We're just going to go and just make single-player games and maybe a couple multiplayer games.
All right.
So.
Samurai says, is Sony going... oh, I guess you're asking, but he says, Sony going end up like Sega? No.
Nah.
No.
How many times people said that? It's like, is Sony going to go bankrupt?
Is Sony going to go
PlayStation 3
third-party?
generation, PlayStation 4, beginning of PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah,
I know why
they're making like a bunch of money so far. So it's
yeah,
like,
they're fine. They're fine. What you are going to see, though, there is one big change that is going to happen. We didn't get a chance to talk about this, but they were testing trophy support on PC. I don't know if you saw that also, but apparently they were testing that. You can like get your trophies on PC for PlayStation. So either a launcher of some sort is happening, or they're gonna find a way, or they found a way to make it seamless, and they're working on that way to make it seamless. Like
they just make it seamless, like through other launchers because keep it a buck. They should not be making their own launcher.
Yeah, so that's more likely the case.
Because I put that analogy for people. It's like why make your own launcher where then you're cutting potential spending from other consumers, from Steam, Epic Games, and stuff like that. Yeah. It makes no sense because then
you know what's crazy? They gonna do that. They gonna put it on Steam, and they still gonna make you required to have a launcher like Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see that. I'm actually fine with that because you could still play it on anything like that, like Steam.
They already have an app too. That's just funny that they got the PlayStation app. So maybe the PlayStation app's gonna go through a change and not necessarily be a launcher, but that's gonna be like the way they authenticate your account. You know what I mean?
They are definitely gonna have a launcher.
Yeah,
I know they're gonna have a launcher. It might be shitty.
Yeah,
but you're gonna have a launcher.
A lot of these companies just don't do well, and then they just go back to Steam, like EA's launcher. Yeah. Like then they go like, oh, we're gonna put our games back. Ubisoft always fickle. I don't. Uplay is just garbage. I think that's like one of the
launcher dog shit.
One of the worst launchers out there. Bethesda, I think, was up there too with their launcher. That was pretty
I didn't even know they had a
Yeah, they did, and then they like scrapped it.
Good.
Oh God.
They need to scrap their games while they at it, but here we go.
Just give me Doom. I'm fine with Doom. Like that's one game I like from Bethesda. From Ed.
That's funny. Oh God, told the launcher. All right. Before we get into the other non-gaming topic, I do want to ask everybody. You know, let's go to the games that we got this year. We had Hogwarts Legacy, right? We had Liza P. We had Spider-Man 2. We had Starfield. We had what else dropped this year? Baldur's Gate 3, Sea of Stars, Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like I'm missing some other games.
Isn't there like
Alan Wake 2? Alan Wake 2.
Well, yeah. Final Fantasy 16.
Final Fantasy
Wasn't
16.
Cocoon like this like indie game? I think that's what it's called on Game Pass.
Street Fighter 6.
RE4.
Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm. So all these games I mentioned, who's winning Game of the Year?
All right, I got you. It's easy. It's super easy.
What you got?
Baldur's Gate 3. There you go.
Baldur's Gate 3.
There you go.
You know what's funny?
Gate 3. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what's funny? Going by Metacritic, if you're going just by Metacritic alone, Baldur's Gate is like the highest joint on the list right now. It's got like a 96 on Metacritic.
It's the best game that dropped in years, bro.
Baldur's Gate 3. Wow, so you're both in Baldur's Gate. Where you at, Hustle?
Right now, Baldur's Gate, my game of the generation right now. Not going to count.
Okay. I respect that 100% because I still got to finish. I got like a couple missions left. I'm Act 3. But like overall, that game is probably one of the best games I ever played.
Did anybody play Alan Wake 2?
I played a bit of it. Like I said, it's a good game. It's just not for everyone, I think. Cool. It's like if you like the storytelling, you're gonna like Alan Wake too. If you're expecting heavy gameplay, that's not the game for you, right?
I heard
Yeah.
that was a better game to watch on YouTube.
Oh, shit.
All
Listen,
right.
I'm not gonna say anything. I think the game
That's what I heard.
probably one of the best graphically looking games out there on PC, right? But it's not for everyone, man. It's like, yeah, I will say like overall, like the atmosphere is really good. The storytelling is really good. The gameplay when you play it, like some of the shooting it's solid. It's just not for everyone. Like I respect people that if they don't care for the game, it is what it is. I just don't go at people if they don't. It's like it is what it is. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna clear. Like I think, like I said, the two games that are just gonna compete with one another will be Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom. Those are gonna be the two games that win a bunch of the awards, and that's that. I think it's very much known that's gonna be how it turns out. And I think Baldur's Gate 3 is just gonna have the upper hand, win Game of the Year. Then you got the Nintendo fanboys go crazy on Twitter. And it's gonna be hilarious to me.
Baldur's Gate deserve it though. Like that, it's the quality is peak, motherfucker. It's nothing wrong with that game, bro. They did so good, bro. They did so good, bro.
Okay. What about you, Hustle? What's you rating?
So personally, Spider-Man 2 for me as of right now. Another game that y'all didn't mention was Super Mario Wonder.
Yep, there you go.
I think there's something to be said about a Nintendo game that kind of changed 2D gaming within the last 10 years. Now, a lot of people, I think it's become extremely popular to take a shit on this new Super Mario Brothers series. I played and beat the one on Wii, and I played and beat the one on, I think it was Deluxe. I played the beat one on Wii U as well. Those games, it's not that they were bad, it's just that they were mostly samey. And Super Mario Maker 1 I do have on my Wii U, which is back in my bedroom. And I got Super Mario Maker 2, which is in my little Switch case. I got both of those games, and I love both of those games too. I'm a big fan of 2D Mario in general. They've changed a lot with Super Mario Wonder, so I wouldn't be surprised, but I think Spider-Man 2 gonna take that. I know what y'all saying about Baldur's Gate. Not really my cup of tea. I'll probably just try to check it out and try to, if it's in Game Pass or wherever it is, I'll try it. But I think Spider-Man 2 got that. If I really, it's either between Spider-Man or Super Mario. And you know, not for nothing, man. Nintendo, they on a roll. Nintendo, like they like the silent assassins out here, because y'all know what dropped this month, right? Do y'all know what dropped this month? Okay,
I don't. What dropped this month?
Super Mario RPG. That's right. Hold on. Hold the fuck up, goddammit. Hold up. Yes. I got the Japanese version of it.
He on it.
Favorite Super Nintendo game. Favorite Super Nintendo game ever, man. And I got that game paid for too. So when that joint drop, I may not stream it, but I'm definitely gonna play that joint, beat it to completion, man. And while I won't win no game of the year, I think Mario Wonder has a strong chance. Oh, Zelda Breath of the Wild came out this year too.
Yeah, we mentioned that. That's why I said I
like-
personally think in Jeff's show is just gonna be Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate landing blows with one another. That's what I think.
I can see Spider-Man in the comp too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a nominee. I think Spider-Man's definitely gonna be a nominee. It's just I don't think. I think Spider-Man's gonna win one award. I think it's just gonna probably be best acting, and I think that's.
It might be for narrative without me getting too much in that. I think it's
narrative.
Gonna be for narrative.
Like, listen, I love that story, but I think what's gonna win best narrative is probably be Alan Wake too. That's what
Alan Wake.
I think that's what's gonna end up happening.
Okay.
That's not me just saying which one's better. I just think that's how it's gonna go.
I can't wait. When the Game Awards? The 14th?
December.
December, yeah.
December something, yeah.
I can't wait, dog.
This month, though, they're gonna like list out the nominees sometime this month.
I can't wait for that.
Okay.
I can't wait. But I think Mario Wonder will be there, man.
Hold on, I got a question though. This one, y'all think Starfield hitting the nomination?
No,
I hope not.
I think they do. I think they do. I think that'll be not that I'm laughing at Bethesda, but like this is their first new IP in 25 years. It's hard to believe if they wouldn't. I'll just
my thing is, it's like in terms of awards, I just don't see it winning anything. Like it's like
I didn't say that.
It's not going to be best RPG. It's not going to win that. It's not going to win best soundtrack. It's not going to win best narrative. So it's like a lot of the categories that you would think it just wouldn't win, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like, and then the other games, like you got Tears of the Kingdom, right? They usually have 6, right? 6 nominees. One's already going to be an indie game. That's what they normally do, right? They'll put an indie game.
Mm-hmm.
I see Hi-Fi Rush over, Starfield.
Yo,
That's what I
that'd
think.
be sick.
That's what I
If they
think.
put
Like,
Hi-Fi Rush over Starfield, Death is gonna explode.
that's
bro.
what I think is going to end up happening.
Hey,
So-
look, I ain't gonna be petty.
Wait, listen,
I ain't gonna be
wait,
petty.
wait, you got
I
your
ain't gonna be
nominee.
petty.
Wait, you
I'm not
got
gonna be
you got
petty.
your indie game, right? So that's one.
I ain't gonna
Then
say
you're gonna
nothing.
have Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and that's not even including like Resident Evil 4 if it ever does, or then you got Mario Wonder. So it's like you got other things that could potentially be there. It's just I just don't see Starfield making
Bro,
it.
if they don't get a nomination, that's gonna be hilarious, dog.
It's already hilarious when. You know what? I ain't gonna say it.
Nah, go ahead, say it, bro. Speak your truth, King.
I ain't gonna say it.
I already know what he's doing.
I ain't gonna
Alright,
say
you
it.
got it.
I ain't gonna say it. I'm just gonna let it
You
go.
got it, bro. You got it, bro.
I'm
You
gonna
got
say
it.
something. I'm gonna say something. I'm probably gonna have a long conversation about. I ain't gonna get into it. I'm just gonna say
gonna
if
leave it alone.
Starfield doesn't get a nomination, if you think the dudes who console war are bad, wait till you see the aftermath like live in the chat.
Are we covering Game Awards on here?
Yeah,
Over here?
doing a live reaction to it. So if y'all want to
Okay,
pull
yeah,
up,
that's gonna
we'll
be
watch.
funny.
We'll do a live
Yeah,
reaction.
it's gonna be funny
it's
as
gonna be
hell, boy.
Crazy. All I know is this month I think it's gonna be the nominees like listed, and it's gonna.
Okay.
Twitter's gonna be on
Alright.
fire regardless.
I'll
Okay.
keep my eyeballs peeled, definitely. But no, I think best platformer for sure. I think Mario Wonder is going to take that. And I'm only a little bit into that game, but the controls for that game, they're like Super Mario World. And
Okay.
I'm super big. Yeah, I'm super big on that. I had a video, but I just didn't have the time.
There's
to make it,
There's gonna be a lot of honorary mentions at the Game Award. That's for damn sure. A
Yeah.
lot of them because
Yep.
there's gonna be a lot of games getting snubbed. Like Star Wars Jedi Survivor ain't making it. I'm just gonna say it right now.
No,
That's
that's
not
the
gonna
that
same.
ain't going nowhere.
That
That ain't
gonna
going
make
nowhere,
it.
gang.
Yeah, and that game was good, but it has some issues. But that's not gonna go anywhere.
You think Hogwarts gonna get anything?
No.
No.
That's
The reason
gonna be
why.
crazy if it don't.
Here's the wild part.
It
Hogwarts
would
Legacy.
be wild if it don't.
Hogwarts Legacy is the highest selling game this year. Period. But
Wow.
but the
Was
wild
it?
part,
It is?
yeah, it was the highest
it
selling
is.
game this
It's
year.
pretty high.
So despite all the bullshit with J.K. Rowling, just off of politics alone, that game's not going to get mentioned. I'm telling you right now, they're going to do
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna say this. I just don't think. Listen, I played Hogwarts Legacy. I dropped it. I couldn't really finish it
You're a bum.
overall.
I dropped it
No,
after.
it's just
I'll
like
play,
I
I'll play.
think the combat to me just wasn't clicking with me. And it
Oh
just
God!
wasn't-
Look, all you did was this, and the whole combat. You sit there and you wanted to dance a little bit. That's what the
yeah,
whole
and the
combat
side
was
missions
at,
to
bro.
me just weren't that great
Like,
either. So I was
bad.
just like,
I love the
but,
fan service. There was a lot of fan service,
oh
like
yeah,
being
don't
in
get me
Finding
wrong. I
Your
think like when you're in the castle, I think
yeah.
seeing certain things that occur in the castle is really dope to see. As a Harry Potter fan, I think that's
Stuff
really
that's hidden
good.
in plain sight. You didn't notice the first time that you go
Yeah,
and find
but-
it, like the gnomes,
Exactly.
or not the gnomes, the elves' little hidden area of kitchen where they cook, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that was cool.
Yeah, it's just overall, in terms of being nominated, I don't think it excelled in anything really, like crazy.
Oh, damn.
You know,
Yeah.
People was telling me it's like Magic Witcher. They was lying.
there is no Witcher, man. It is no Witcher.
I
I'll
wouldn't
say
say it's
that.
Witcher. I would say that it's just
It
its
was
It
own
lying.
ain't
thing.
no Witcher, man. Go play Witcher
It's its
3.
own-
They was
its own
lying.
thing.
Okay.
It was its own
Alright.
thing. It was its own thing. It wasn't a Witcher. That's
How
all.
about I said Final Fantasy 16? Y'all think they're making it? I don't.
No.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, with
No.
the amount of
Probably
games that
best
came out,
action.
If it was
Yeah.
if it was just like
Nominated.
that game and like Alan Wake and Spider-Man and probably like 2 other games, then yes, it would have made it. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like it get nominated for best action, but not
that's
game of
actually
the year.
maybe
Yeah.
music.
A lot of these
Well,
games,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, music. Ooh, yeah.
a lot of these
That's
games
about
are gonna walk away with awards, but the thing is, they're gonna be in different categories, like best fantasy game,
Yeah.
best action game. You know what I mean? Best
Well,
indie
they
game.
have best action adventure, best action,
Yep.
best fighting, like all that stuff. So
Best narrative and all that stuff.
best narrative, yeah. So
They'll do that for
I-
sure.
yeah, but I don't think it gets nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah, nah, me neither.
But yeah, no, that's it for the gaming topics. You know, we're gonna do something a little different today. Today we were talking about that before we went live, but we didn't tell Red Hood. But we're gonna switch to some non-gaming topics and get into some fun stuff. Yeah, non-gaming topics right here. So I want to start with something hilarious, absolutely hilarious. So there was this chick that went viral. It involves the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh my gosh, bro! What? Listen, when it comes to her, what was?
Oh,
it like?
I'm
Was
about to put it on the screen for everybody. Basically, to give you a little bit of I'm gonna put it all on the screen for everybody. But to put it in detail, the woman basically was like, "Okay, this is our first date or whatever," and the dude took her to the Cheesecake Factory. Now, I don't know what's the problem with the Cheesecake Factory. You're gonna be spending over $100 if you do it right at the Cheesecake Factory. It's good food. You get drinks and all that stuff, and it's not a bad restaurant. I don't know if you ever been there. Have you ever been to the Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, I went on a couple dates there.
Yeah, I went like 2 times.
And
3
I'm
times
pretty
or
sure,
something like
and I'm pretty damn sure the tab wasn't cheap, especially when I actually treated them and having a good time. Pretty damn
that. Oh
sure.
no,
Yeah,
dude,
no, it's over
that's
100, like,
not a cheap place.
That's not a cheap place.
Last I recall.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the screen. We're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna start with her real quick, and then we'll immediately go into the other ones, and then we'll keep it going. Shout out to y'all that
Make
was
sure y'all like the stream, man. Make sure y'all like the stream, bro.
oh, absolutely.
I ain't like it, man.
So make
Put
sure
them
to
likes on there. We almost at 40.
Yes, sir.
On us up.
So here's the video.
I'm waiting for that video to pop up because I don't know if I can watch it through Discord. But
You can watch it. Oh, you want me?
Yeah, share it in Discord too.
yeah, just so I can get like a real time.
I got you. Hold on. Let me see. Can I do that?
Yeah, you may not be able to. If you're not able to, it's no biggie.
No, I'm pretty sure I can.
You can do that shit.
There we go. Boom.
Is that it?
Yeah, you did it.
All right. So there we go. 3, 2, 1.
Big car, get out the damn stream
Yeah.
shit. We can't see
don't
the
make
video no more.
My bad.
Just need to find some parking.
Nah, doing all this on your video and just recording yourself is just hilarious, bro.
You know what I'm upset about?
So,
How you going like? You look like a Cheesecake Factory type. You look like a
Like,
chick.
exactly,
Let's
exactly.
keep it trail. Let's keep it. You need to. You're not ugly, but you're not the baddest. So
that's what I was saying. I was like, she kind of mid. Like, I mean,
Tell them I said hi.
Yeah.
tell them I said hi. It's crazy.
that is insane. Like, why'd you laugh now, dog?
Yeah, that's
like,
that's what I was saying on a date too.
At first, I thought it was.
bothered me, bro.
Oh,
I don't know, that's-
the wild part is she did a response to this video. By the way, y'all,
No, I heard
Of
about
course,
that.
of course she did.
she made a
That's what
response, and it's
bothered me, bro.
I ain't getting out this car.
she did a response. That was terrible.
I ain't getting out this car. It's crazy.
Right.
This is my car, bro.
Yes.
You gotta get out of my car, bro.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
You're recording me?
What?
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
see, that's what I'm
God.
saying. I'll be like, "Are you
This is the
serious?"
Cheesecake
Like,
Factory. This is
Mm-mm-mm.
the
What?
Cheesecake
The
Factory.
glasses off. You take the glasses off, see a whole bunch
This
of
is the
mid.
chain restaurant.
See a whole bunch of mid, bro.
Looks like this to a chain restaurant.
Yes.
Bro, you in a neon green dress,
bro.
motherfucker. You better get the fuck out this car, bro.
Girl, all I've gotten it is.
Yeah, we gonna talk about it.
If
Yeah, your edge is messed
Wow.
I'd have made that bitch cut your Uber home, cuz. Fuck, what we talking about?
You cannot be talking about that and your edges messed up, gang. Look at her edges on the other side, bro. They all folded. She ripped them out.
Let's talk about it.
He said she ripped it off.
I
So
hate.
you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. Look at. I mean,
What?
all right.
When
Can
you
can
take
you
out a
pause
beautiful
this?
woman.
Man? Just pause.
Yeah,
it.
pause that right quick, Big Cloud.
All right.
So,
So no. Let me say this. Like, if somebody tells you they want you to go all out on the first date, bro,
And you're.
it's over. Just end it. Just end it. Just be gone with that whole entire situation because you don't want to deal with people like that. That's what I personally think. It's just like because like my like literal like person I'm seeing right now. It's like, guess what my first date was? Just guess.
Don't say movies.
It wasn't
say
even the
it
movie.
was the movie.
It wasn't even the movie.
Thank
It wasn't
God.
even my idea. She
what was it?
wanted to just go to a park and relax.
Oh, that's lit. I like
Jay?
that.
And that was it.
bad.
And we just hung
Me?
out,
Bro.
had some food, and that was it. That's all. Like nothing too extravagant. I was like, wow, this isn't. Like I was shocked. I was like hella shocked by it, and I was like, wow.
It's because she like you, bro. Anything's a date if she like you, man.
So I was like, my thing is just like
She respects
you do
your
not want
time.
to deal with people like this.
Yeah.
You do not want to deal with people like this. And if they're like recording stuff like that, that just end it. Just be like, all right,
Yeah,
you know,
bro, you would have
just
had to get
out
out of my car, G.
and that's
Right.
that. It's just like you don't want to deal with that. Because they expect you to like care to everything, like every single specific need that is like over exaggerated. It's like you gotta pay for all my nail stuff, you gotta pay for all my hair stuff before the day. You gotta like buy my dress. It's like
No, you
don't
don't.
even do
Before
any
the
of it.
date?
No, you
Hold
don't.
on, you asked me
No,
to
you
pay for your
don't.
hair and nails before we
that'd
go
be
on the
crazy.
first
There are
date?
people like that.
Like,
It's insane. I'm like,
what?
nope.
Bro,
It's crazy.
first date
That's not
ever,
absurd.
literally the first date ever was literally the movies, like the literally. And I don't know why people like. Apparently, this is frowned upon, but dinner in a movie.
It is frowned upon.
It is. It's
The
frowned
movies
upon
is
only
frowned
because
upon.
you don't have a chance to really get to know who you're talking to at that point.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
want
I
to say
get
this:
that,
it's,
yeah. Everyone was
it's,
movies.
it's a black man, dog. Like it make our people look bad the way you try to do that. And this gentleman,
Yep.
he's not white, but he looks. I don't know if he's like Pakistani or whatever case may be, but he doesn't look like. I'll say he doesn't look like me. And she thought that she hit a lick. Because I never saw this video before. I heard about it, but never saw it before. Nah, she hit a lick with old buddy. She was like,
Oh,
"Oh no,
well.
he makes six figures
It
easy,
gets-
or whatever the case may be.
it
Probably
gets
a doctor
worse.
position, whatever." But
Bro, it gets worse when he gets into the context of how she acted before they even got to this restaurant. So let's go ahead and play this.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
crazy.
It gets
all right,
worse.
let me chill.
Because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her.
Yeah, when y'all
treat her
together.
well, right?
Yeah.
Facts.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree.
Not
I'm about to take care of you and I'm just going on a first date. I don't know you, girl.
With the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course.
He's spitting. He's spitting
and
right now.
Just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty
and then-
nice, but I mean,
And then,
Cheesecake Factory.
Bruh,
Get
I don't.
out my car, gang.
Just
Get out my car, gang.
expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to
You did
because she's
everything.
not showing that same level of
and
respect.
at least
Clap,
Like,
pause
At
it.
all.
That
pause it,
guy
pause it,
showing
pause it,
so
pause
much
What I do that
respect.
wasn't
Yeah,
cooperative.
pause it real quick. Pause it real
Pause
quick.
that real quick. Hold on. Let me just say this: is as a person who's had that fair share of dates, she think you a sucker, cuz. And I don't mean like you. I don't mean like you got to be like gangster, but she think you a straight sucker. She think you a lick.
She was looking like a free meal. That's all she saw. Free meal.
No. She looking at him like, oh, he finna pay all my bills. Free.
Yeah, for real.
Like she looking at him like he a sucker. Like like a dum dum. Hey, listen, man. All I'm saying, it couldn't be hustle.
Trying to hide it. She's not even trying.
And it's
It couldn't be hustle. It couldn't be struggle. None of that, bro. No, hell no.
She's not even trying to hide it. That's what's killing me. She's not even trying to hide it.
And I hate that some ladies feel so entitled to just talk to people like this, bro, or talk to dudes like this, bro.
And it's
That's
not even.
insane.
It's not even
No,
the fact that she's talking.
they do this until they meet the right one that just say get out my car and don't even call him Uber. They just tell him to walk.
It's the fact that she's doing this and she's done this publicly. If this is staged, it's
God.
staged. But if this ain't staged, hey, look, I'd have called her everything but a child of
Yeah,
God.
I assume the dude seemed pretty genuine.
Everything
Like,
but a
it-
child of God is hilarious.
I don't think
It's-
it was staged. I don't think
it's-
so.
I would have probably lost. They would have been like, yo, we're canceling this. We canceling because when it come to that, I hate it when my people do that. That's what I'm probably the most upset
God, yeah,
with.
that's what it
That's
is.
my people, dog, and you got us out here looking wild.
Oh man.
Like, how dare you? You don't look nothing like nothing, respectfully.
Oh God, you some average G. Like you some average. Like,
I hate the shit on her.
It's wild. It's wild. I'm gonna continue.
Baby, you not. Baby, you not.
even like
Ooh.
when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that?
I mean, it's too early for that.
So it's
But you want to be nah, Slim.
It's too
early to hold his arm.
It's too early to hold his arm, hold his hand, so he can escort you to the car. But it's not too early for you. But it's not too early for you to go to a 5-star restaurant. Him spending X amount of money.
She definitely. Hearing the context now, that's. If you're getting vibes like that too, it's like no,
I know strip
because that means like if she didn't want to touch you, I think it's just she's trying to get a huge like a really expensive meal at a nice place, and that's about it.
She just trying to milk old buddy, and that's the other thing to anybody in the chat who's single, because I'm still single. You gotta date who you like, date who likes you for that matter.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Don't ever feel like you gotta settle for somebody who don't
appreciate you.
Yo, show them respect this nigga.
Show respect this time.
Oh, you know what? I got a hot take too, man. Start dating y'all friends. Period. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, you gotta
start dating y'all friends, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Do not date off them apps no more, dog.
Yeah,
they
just
stop.
Dating the friends.
Yeah, stay keeping it in the friends, bro.
If
you gotta bust out the friend zone out of some girl, bro, put the Mac down, apply the pressure.
Oh, dude,
with the girl you call in the friend zone, do it, bro. If you want to, if that's how you rock, go ahead.
You ready to go on the date?
Here's what I'll say. Y'all got it.
Date the homies?
Oh no!
It's like, bro, you gotta date the homies, man.
Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm crying.
Because I got a couple young ladies who I'm gonna. I got one girl in particular. Her name is Cassie, but it's not the Cassie that y'all think about. Well, I know and I've known her. I used to work with her. I've known her for a long time. That's about to change. I'm like, yo, if I really want to start dating her, and she already cool with it, we just gotta we just be faking on each other. It's a DC term. We just be faking on each other. But I feel you. It's nothing wrong with dating your friends. I mean, things may change after that, but you just got to be ready for what happened after that.
Okay. What about this hustle? Because I know someone mentioned saying dating, like people are arguing whether or not dating on apps or just going up and like talking to somebody. It's like my experience. I feel like talking to somebody is way easier than going on the dating app. I feel like
I agree.
Yeah,
because it's like on a dating app, you're not gonna know the person personally or how they act, walk, talk, like any of that, right? So it's like they're going off pictures as well as like I hate to say this, but like you're like looking at pictures to see if they're doing like these activities or if they got a nice car or something like that, right?
Shit like
where it's
that.
like very flashy, like that's what dating really like online is, right?
Shit like a job interview. Yep.
But like in person, you go in to talk to somebody, throw a pickup line or just talking. It's just way better, I think.
They can feel your energy way better than over some text messages. You know?
Exactly, because they might like you could get a match, but like if you don't text something like super like interesting or crazy, they'll just be like, do you know how many other messages that they get?
Yeah.
It's insane. So if you don't stand out that crazy, they'll be like, nope.
That's why you got to send the meat pic to her right off rip. Yes, sir.
You got it. You got it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Won't be me. No. Here's what I'll say though. If you not, and shout out to Grammy. Grammy had said this in After Dark the other day. You can do like taking a walk in the park, like you said earlier, Red Hood. If you're not a vibe, then you're not a vibe. Like if you don't got no personality, that's when you see people show the money and they do all that because they don't have no personality. They don't got no game. It ain't nothing for me to go to a bar. I will, shout out the bar. I'll get my black ball on in a minute. I was doing that like 2006, 2007, 2008. Like I was going in and I didn't have nothing. And I still was pulling this one, pulling that. Like I was having a blast. Let me just say that. Finding a young lady's attention, it wasn't hard. It definitely wasn't hard back then. And it was I didn't have shit. I don't even think I had a car at that point. I had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was easy. It was super easy. I just being myself, being a little goofball. Like I was already tall.
Personality, bro.
Yeah, like I was already tall, had more hair back then. But it was one of those things the way it was like when you yourself, dog, shit don't matter for real. Yeah, it's cool to have if you got it, but also you got it like that, you attract the wrong type. Like this young lady here, I don't know. She like Melissa Ford, you and that. sweetheart. And I hate I hate to kick black women's back in like that. Like there's certain
I will
ones.
say, like when he mentioned that she wasn't being like intimate. Like I remember when going like after like we were done with the Park Plaza, like we were walking in general, like like she was the one who just like grabbed me, and then I just grabbed her back, and we're walking side by side and stuff, being very intimate. And yeah, of course, like at the end, I got a kiss and stuff like that.
But that's because she
likes.
likes.
Like yeah. So like that dynamic,
like you,
you do not want.
Hey,
if y'all like each other, it's all good, bro. I'm telling you, it's all good.
These are facts.
No,
these are facts. You know what's funny? You got Lobo in the chat. It's also damn. Remember for 13 months. Shout out to Lobo. He says, "Better yet, take off your shirt, bitch. Struggle, Red Hood. You know what to do." Nah, bro.
Hey,
I definitely take off my
this ain't an Alex stream.
I'm gonna fuck. I'll take it off right now.
Oh,
I'll take it off right now, again.
Y'all got it.
no.
Y'all got it. I don't want to see that.
Oh, no.
Nah, just like I'm gonna be real. Like when it come to like Instagram, like we see a lot of, and these are the minority for the record. This is minority speaking. Most real women ain't even like that. Like I'm gonna keep it all the way true with you. Most real chicks, if they really interested, they not moving.
Here's
like
the wild part though. So what if I told you, Hustle? What if I told you that the Cheesecake Factory wasn't even his main date intentions? Just listen to the details. Here, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Yeah, I can respect that. I can respect that. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not we're not there yet. Okay. And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all
there's
made
nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
There's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake
No, it's not.
Factory.
It's not.
Look at my planner where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there.
Wow.
Call him.
No.
What do you mean now?
Stand your ground, cool.
I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour until I was running downstairs.
What?
Yeah.
Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long.
So
I got home.
Basically, he had a reservation at the area that he was pointing at on his phone, and she wouldn't even get ready for another hour.
Okay,
so
my thing is
and didn't
that's
tell
why
him
he was
ahead of time.
complaining about him not being invited to the apartment, because he's just sitting in the car for an hour. So
you didn't
she
respect
invited
his
him
time
up
or nothing. Yeah.
just to wait and stuff like that would have been a bit different.
Here's the thing. Not being invited up, I get. Like if you don't know this person, that motherfucker could be a serial killer,
but for
whatever.
an hour
Right?
waiting at the
No, I get it. But also, bro, I'm not waiting no longer than 20 minutes for no. What?
He waited in the car for an hour with no response, like nothing.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I holler. I'd have gave her. Listen. Work.
You would have put a Martin. You'd be like, I'll holler. He just drop off.
Chunk up the deuce for the south and the north. I'm out. At that point, I'm gone. Because I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because like I've heard women do that before. Like, oh, if he really likes me, he'll wait.
Like, nah.
Yeah, see how long Ricky waits for you. See how long Ricky wait for your ass.
Actually,
I'm not.
That's actually a thing. Struggle. That's actually a thing.
Nope. No.
I don't like you that much.
I don't even know you, Slim. Like, and now this is what I would have heard her with. I'm like, you know what? Hey, I think we should just reschedule. Like, and you getting blocked? No, thank you. Because that's why. Because I get work is one thing, but also it sounded like she didn't tell him before.
She didn't. She did not let him know.
The lack of respect is insane. Look, I'd have dipped. I'd have just dipped. I almost said something that got me up out of here, but I would have just dipped and be like, nah, I holler. Fuck, I look like.
You definitely got to move on after that, G.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment. And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
I've never heard of that. I'm about to Google
Which I'm
it.
still willing to do.
I
I
mean-
would have been. But
Bro, she don't respect your time, so.
if we're late, I mean, I told you
respect
twice.
help.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left
An
the
hour?
place.
That's late.
Get this neon dress out of here, bro. You're a
And I
highlighter.
specifically said
Get the
4
fuck outta
because
here.
maybe
She
you
lied.
get there early.
And her making
dress-
those faces
the
too, man.
dress
I
is
would,
pretty
I
on
would just be
her.
like, yeah, we're done having conversations.
Yep.
Faces like that.
Yeah, he's super respectful, dog. Like
I would have
that
snapped.
bullshit meter would have been up at the top.
I would have
I
snapped.
literally
You
just
don't
said,
understand.
I'm
Look
like,
at
get
me.
out my
I cannot
car.
run a cheesecake factory.
Get out my car.
I will die. That's
Die then,
embarrassing.
nigga.
as I said,
Alright,
I have very
alright.
specific certain
Hey.
expectations
Oh,
for that.
no.
I can tell
Hey.
it's not gonna be.
Yeah, he is being. He
I-
got
and
great patience, man.
I-
Because
Oh,
like the way she's like
And that
So,
coughing and just having an
I'm gonna
attitude.
just drop you
his
off.
testosterone ain't high enough for me, man.
Facts. Yeah,
I
he
need some
been.
aggression,
So,
bro.
pause that big clap. Hold on.
So,
Hey,
you-
hold on. Struggle. You bring up an excellent point.
Facts.
I don't want to say this, but he's carrying himself how he should carry himself, yes, but he's also carrying himself like a beta male. She
Oh,
know who to
God.
play that game with and who not to play that game with. Let's
like,
keep
you
it
can't
true.
do that
Because
with everybody, G.
yo, she'd have got up on my call. Like, first of all, you recording me, and I'm not getting out the car. No, you getting out the fuck. You getting the fuck out my whip. You,
Facts,
catch your Uber
G.
home, bitch. Catch your Uber
The
home.
wild
son,
for-
and
so-
I'ma call B-word.
So
Catch
he
your Uber home,
he
son.
drives. Listen to the instant regret in her voice when he starts pulling off from the restaurant.
You just want
Oh,
to
no.
call it a night?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there some kind of compromise or something?
No.
Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry.
Ladies, can you? Who the fuck is ladies?
Whoever's in that chat.
If I don't feel
Can you
respected,
see?
I like the play-by-play.
not gonna go through
I
with
mean,
the rest
come
of the day.
on.
My man.
Y'all see how quick
Alright,
that
but
changed,
he's
Dave?
super respectful, and then he said, "All right, it's time. I'm
I mean, you
done."
didn't want this
And that's
way,
it.
right?
I mean,
Bro, her tone changed
I
quick.
understand that I was late. I understand that. I
Bruh.
understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you
It's too
sure
late
you
now.
want
What?
that?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already set them, and you broke
You
it.
need to be lucky you didn't leave your bum ass
Why
at the
is she
restaurant.
acting like? Why is she acting like her phone is another person? Like, what the fuck is
That's wild to me.
this? Weirdo
She-
ass girl.
And she looked to be around my age too, and that's what's weirder about that.
I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do.
This a L. This a L. She a L.
She gonna
Bro,
cry.
that's
She
insane.
gonna cry in the car.
That is insane to me, yo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nice.
Oh, you sorry
now?
now?
Now you sorry.
Apologizing now is sick. Apologizing now is insane.
Man, you gotta at least stand on your square. Stand on business. How
That's
much you
what
stand
I'm
on
sorry.
business and not
Oh
apologize?
God, stand on business, baby.
You did all that.
She
cuz,
did a
like
response. She did a response, guys.
man.
There's her response.
Response.
I
That's
should
her
have made it
response.
twice.
Hey
Well, she is at the-
guys,
That's
this
crazy.
is Alicia. It's been
Edge
a
is still
while,
folded. That's why you wore that hat.
but there have been
I'm
quite
sorry.
a bit of things on my mind. I believe that many of you have seen the now viral video about me choosing to reject the Cheesecake Factory because I wanted more from my date. I want to, let me say this. It's interesting to me that
She needs a
just
script.
how a moment in time, right?
Slow
She's not
speaking
able
ass.
to formulate her own thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Oh God, you motherfuckers so damn slow, bro. She talking like a principal, G. Golly. Long ass pauses and shit.
But he paused the video.
Someone says, please. She doesn't say anything in this response video. She just drags this response out. It does sound like
clearly.
Yeah.
That is clearly
That's
what
literally
she's
so-
like.
like,
5
she-
minutes is taken.
she
I don't
don't-
even like.
she doesn't
didn't really
know.
say anything.
She
Hey,
doesn't.
Cloud, can I keep-
Yeah.
I want to keep it all the way real with you, dog. Like that is my fear in dating, right? That's like one of my biggest fears. Now, if I'm taking you to the Cheesecake Factory here, if I'm taking you Olive Garden there, that probably mean my finances ain't what they should be. Now, if that's all you looking for, you go find somebody else. But you gotta earn your keep. First of all, man, fuck it. How deep is Shawty throat the way she's demanding these nice restaurants? All right.
I don't know if she's. Let's be honest. She probably was not getting that many dates.
She definitely wasn't. She definitely wasn't.
Hey, look.
She definitely
if you aren't, you should not be demanding.
I'm on what Hustle talking about. Is your ass fat enough to act like this?
Can you?
So
what type of acts can you perform? And I want to keep it because I'm just on my platform. How you getting down to where you asking for like Ruth Chris and stuff like that?
I mean, listen. You want
really
filet mignon and all this shit. Hey, listen, I need you. You know what I'm saying? I need how far that back arch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that's what I think. It's like those expensive restaurants. I think definitely you should go to when you're in an actual relationship.
Yeah,
to make them feel special. It's like if you just start taking every girl you see into that, it's not really special at all.
She thought she hit a lick. Dude must be a lawyer or something. Oh, he got it.
I mean, he was in a nice car. No, he was in a nice car. That was a nice ride.
Leather seats. I saw
that was a nice whip.
Definitely saying leather seats.
Yeah,
and the panoramic roof and all that.
Yeah, I'm saying that's a nice car. They ain't no that car ain't no slouch. So he definitely was pulling some money. He had some cash on him. But the thing is, she was looking at free meals. She was looking at XYZ. She wasn't looking at this man's time. Or she didn't respect this dude stuff. And the fact that my man said, yo, you didn't want to act like a quote unquote lady, put your arm in my arm and all that stuff. She's like, well, it's too early for that. Well, I guess it's too early. It's too early for us to go to the super, you know what I mean? Usually when you take a woman to that type of restaurant, that's someone you actually fucking are vibing with.
Actual relationship,
exactly. It's someone you vibing with. That's not someone you go to your first time, you know?
You ain't there yet, baby. You ain't there yet.
You gotta upgrade. You gotta upgrade. That's how it is. You gotta upgrade to that. And she wasn't upgrade. Now
I look at
here's what's funny. There are some women who are entitled like her that actually made a list of places to not take your date on the first day.
Yeah, I don't.
The number one place on this list, can y'all see it?
Yeah.
The number one place on here is the Cheesecake Factory. Listen, I've been to Cheesecake Factory multiple times.
It's fine. It's really.
It is perfectly fine. In fact, that is like the perfect medium to low, not even low, but medium to high-ish type of restaurant. Well, the reason why I say it's good, medium to high-ish, because you're going to be spending over $100 to begin with when we're talking about the food in general, right? But also the drinks that's going to be part of this, because you know you're going to be getting drinks, the cheesecake, all that stuff. You're going to have a good time at the Cheesecake Factory. There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory. It's never been a problem. Go ahead.
Now, I got a question for the overall list real quick, just for all of us. Is this in reference to you just met this person and you taking them out for the first time?
This the first time. This the first time.
No background.
This the first time. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, that list needs to be reordered.
There's the places that are no go according to the.
I mean, my fault. Here's the thing. Yeah, you don't take a woman to your house off the rip. Now that I get. It depends. Buffalo Wild Wings. If I have an interest in like this young lady who I'm dating, and there's this one girl who I did like, she likes sports. She used to play ball for Purdue. Shout out to her. She is. I would take her to Buffalo Wild Wings so we can catch whatever game.
Catch a game. Have a good conversation. If she should.
Let's go in order. Let's go in order with it.
Okay.
Cool. So let me. All right. So we went from Cheesecake Factory. I just said my piece. So I go with you, Hustle.
That's valid. I feel like that's valid.
Cheesecake Factory, I've never been before, but from what I can tell, it does seem like a nice restaurant, and especially for somebody you don't know, it's more upscale than Applebee's, than Chili's, definitely than Chipotle. So now I wouldn't have a problem going there. And I'm gonna keep my answer short because it's 28 of these places, so I'm gonna keep that answer short. But I will go to the Cheesecake Factory.
All right, Sam. You same thing? Okay.
Valid.
Struggle.
Cheesecake valid.
You get okay. Applebee's. I've been in dates. I wouldn't go first date, but the funny thing is, I got to start where it turned into an Applebee's date because we planned for somewhere else, and we weren't really expensive. We were just chilling, hanging out, and we just kind of just naturally went there. You know what I mean? And that ended up being part of the situation. That kind of just happened, naturally. So
I would say I would never plan to go to Applebee's.
Yeah, same.
If it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I agree.
I had a real life date. One of the girls who I was dating, that wasn't our first date. Our first date, we went to a party, a little stripper party. Me and this girl, shout out to her. She knows who she is. our second or third date was at Applebee's. I wasn't making too much money, but she wasn't even tripping. Like, matter of fact, that was her idea. It wasn't even nothing crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
she
no,
liked me,
yeah.
because
Oh,
she
yeah.
liked
She
me.
liked
right?
you.
Yeah.
You can only pull that
we
off if
started
she
tripping.
liked you, bro.
That's what I'm saying,
Hold on.
yeah.
And real quick, margaritas there was really good. I ain't finna hold you.
Facts.
The food
Yeah.
margaritas was fucking lit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the women, right? Because as men, you can't really order the female. I did. I ain't give a fuck.
Oh,
As
yeah.
men, you can't order like the big female drinks.
You can do whatever the hell you want. Yeah.
I had a couple shots. I had a couple shots, and I had that big ass stupid little margarita. That shit was good. Though. It was
You
good.
had
It was
the
good.
little
I ain't finna hold
umbrella out and shit. Oh man.
Yeah, I ain't even hold you. It was good. It was good.
I
That little
felt
shit
that,
was
dude.
good. It was good. But there's nothing wrong with maybe not a first date, but there's nothing wrong with Applebee's as a date period.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's get going. Let's get going.
Chili's.
No, I wouldn't.
If I'm going based off food for a first date. I wouldn't do that.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't like chili. I just don't like chilies too much.
Yeah, I don't either. So no.
Okay. Okay. Olive Garden. I agree 110%.
Well, you just missed Chipotle, bro.
Oh, did I?
Chipotle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
I
Chipotle.
mean, it's worthy of being skipped because it's the same.
Yeah,
man.
It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing.
Let's go to Olive
Chipotle,
Garden.
Chipotle for the first date. Come on, bro.
No.
I don't know about
Nah,
that.
you don't
I
do
don't know.
that.
Now,
Well,
okay,
okay.
there's a scenario that might add to that. Now, let's say y'all work out a lot and y'all just go to the gym, whatever, and maybe y'all hungry after that. Maybe that could naturally happen.
I would say
that
not a
could
date.
happen.
That's
not a
not
But
a
that's
date.
more
That's not
more
a
of a
date.
chill hang with somebody type of thing.
It's
Y'all
a
just want to get
hangout
some,
spot,
yeah.
yeah.
So I wouldn't really say that's a date at
That's
all.
something you do. That's something you do at work, at lunch. Like, hey, I'm just treating you for lunch today. That's
that's
Taco
alright.
Bell. That's
Nice.
McDonald's. That's just hey.
Yeah.
That ain't no. That's
like,
not a date.
I will also say I feel like it depends on everyone's definition, right? Because like the Park Plaza thing, like I didn't really consider like a date thing, right? But then like I talked to her about it. It's like when I take the time out of my day to like hang out, that I consider it a date. And I was like, huh. I was like, okay, that's
I guess it's different levels of dates.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's
That's what I was
scenarios.
saying.
Go out
Yeah.
as a
It's
date.
completely
But
different,
it's different levels of it.
Yeah, but no, I agree with what you're saying, Struggle.
Yeah, it's different levels of that shit, and that's a friend date. That's like you can take anybody to.
Yeah, Chipotle.
Yeah. You
But
take
no,
your hunch to your
let's
woman,
go to
yeah,
Olive Garden. I would say yes to
Yeah, Olive Garden.
Hey,
Olive
listen,
Garden. Olive
what
Garden.
about
I'm saying no.
Olive
I'm
Garden
not
was
going.
good. Olive Garden was good
I'm
back
going
in the
for
day.
breadstick. Come on, man.
Bro,
The
bugging.
I'm gonna keep it a
breadstick.
buck. No. Olive Garden was good back in the day, but Olive Garden is not a place I would want to take the first time.
I
I'm down.
agree.
Olive
I feel
Garden.
like Olive Garden is
I would
cool
get-
when I was like 20. You know what I mean?
I would
Dude,
definitely
listen,
get.
breadsticks
I would definitely get some
are
food. I would get the food from Olive Garden for sure, but I ain't sitting down at Olive Garden. It ain't worth sitting down.
Nah,
Well,
yeah.
hold
Breadsticks are
on.
bomb.
I don't think it's worth
Who's
sitting
ready?
there.
Well, who's ready for story time with Hustle? with
Go ahead,
Hindsight?
go ahead, go ahead.
Go
ahead, let's go.
I
Speak
took
on
out
it,
this-
speak on it. What
I
up,
took out this
Aaron?
one-
What's
I
up,
took
bro?
out this one girl who I used to go to school with.
Ain't work.
We were in middle school and we ended up reconnecting via Facebook. Shout out to her. She knows who she is. I took her to Olive Garden. I'd never been at that point, but I had something called the Taste of Italy. Is
Oh,
lasagna.
dude. Yes, dude.
Hey-
we have
hey,
a taste
cuz.
of Italy here. So
Hey,
good.
Hey, cuz, you already know. And I bought that stupid little bottle of wine. That bottle of wine was like $60. Wine was it was kind of job mid, but however, I enjoyed the presentation of what was going on there. I didn't have some. I think I may have spent I might have spent 200 on that. I think I probably spent a lot less than that.
Probably a lot more.
Man,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really remember what I spent. I think the wine was whatever. The wine was whatever, but the food was whatever. It wasn't bad. It wasn't even a bad.
I'm
thing.
saying you're basically
It
spending
was-
more on drinks. The food ain't it ain't
was-
that top tier, man. I'm being.
It wasn't. It
Couldn't
was.
go- Go ahead, my bad.
No,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was. It was mostly in a romantic setting because at the time, was COVID going on at that? I don't think it was. COVID wasn't going on at the time, but it was mostly in a romantic setting, and not too many people was there. We was there kicking it. I had a really good time when I went to Olive Garden. Plus, the food is good. I low-key want some Olive Garden tonight. I'm about to hit that app. I'm hungry than motherfuckers. So
And only reason I say no is because we got a way better Italian spot over here.
That's true.
Oh, no,
That's
yeah.
true.
Oh, no,
That's
no, but
true. That's true.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's other better spots, but like that was just that joint was around the corner from the crib. And
Okay,
I'll let you know how the night ended. I mean, she had her spend the night bag or whatever. And
Oh,
Okay. So
Okay.
she likes you again.
I'm not.
Mm.
That wasn't.
All right.
Respect
So
that,
He had that bag.
the next one on this list, the movies. Obviously, things have changed.
See,
So you're trying to get to know them. Things have changed. You're
If
trying
you
to get
want
to
to
know
get to
them.
know somebody, it's not a good idea.
It's not a good idea. Yeah, it's not.
My
it's not
thing
a good
is,
idea.
I would say
This is second
going
date.
to a restaurant first,
Yeah.
and then going to the movie.
Dinner in
is
a
bit
movie.
different.
Dinner in a movie. Exactly. Dinner in a movie.
Yeah.
I'll say this: if the movies is the sole date, and I've done this before, if the movies is the sole date for me in particular, I don't like shorty too much. I'm probably going just to get out. I got friends to go out with, but a lot of my friends are married or in relationships, so I'm probably going just to get out. So it ain't.
Yep.
I know this ain't gonna go nowhere. I probably done already reserved the movie tickets at whatever movie theater it was, and there's a bunch of nice movie theaters. I don't know. We got a place called the Alamo, which is out in Virginia. It's a really good movie theater. I saw John Wick there. This was earlier this year. The date wasn't necessarily cool, but the food was really good. The movie, John Wick 4 was awesome.
Yes,
but like
sir.
me and Shawty ain't really clicked like that. Shout out to her. I mean, there ain't no bad blood. It's just we ain't clicked like that. It happens. Just I knew when I was on the phone with her, so I just wanted to go out.
Okay. Number 7's hilarious. Says your house.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, obviously,
Agreed.
isn't that like common sense that you don't go to your house
that's
immediately?
super valid.
Yeah.
That's common
Here's the thing.
sense.
You
That
can
should
do
be
that
number
in
one,
your-
Unless you're
technically.
trying to do something else.
I would say,
on the
technically,
Thursday.
that should
not
be
a
number
date.
one. That should be number one on
not a
this damn
date.
list. It's your house.
Yeah.
If y'all
your
going to
house is
fuck,
a
that's
good-
not a date.
That should be
never a
number
date.
one.
Yeah. I'll say
Oh
this.
shit!
For a very first date, that's an awful idea. Number one, because you don't know this person. You don't know if this young
Exactly.
lady
You
gonna
don't.
do
You don't want around
serial
nothing.
killer. You don't know.
Exactly.
They probably been on
You don't
stove
want
for the goofy ass.
nothing.
You don't know nothing about nothing. Nah, you got to earn
you're
that.
Iman, what
You
up,
got to
bro?
Earn that one.
Thank
What's
you.
up with you, Iman?
What's up,
You
bro?
gotta earn
Definitely
that
can't
one.
go. You can't definitely come to the crib off the phone.
Yeah.
off one date.
Okay. I
I
agree.
got rules when it comes to dating. If you don't got a certain amount of money in
Bro,
your bank account,
This is why I'm
don't date.
laughing at this list. They got Cheesecake Factory number 1, and they got goddamn any fast food chain at 8. Why?
Yeah, that's
Any
fair.
fast food chain should be
nah,
number 1
nah.
or 2.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's
I ain't
that
gonna
shit
lie.
is-
So
Taking your
wait.
taking your
The
first date
list,
to a
is it
fast food
ordered
chain is wild, I
from
think.
worst to like best or no?
Nah, they just put them on
they
there.
just
Yeah, see, that's what I was
Anyway.
thinking. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say like that's stupid, but
Any
yeah,
fast
I
food
agree.
chain is valid, though.
I
It's valid.
agree. I agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, fast food chain I would not take. Like,
Yo, Hustle just brought this up. Buffalo Wild Wings is number 9.
It's that I would say this. If you got to, and like here's the thing, if you and whoever you're dating has an interest in sports, ESPN, whatever the case might be, because ESPN Zone unfortunately is closed in my area, and I don't know if that's still around, but if Dave and Buster's ain't the move, which it should be,
Yeah.
If Dave and Buster's ain't the move, let's just go ahead and just.
I'm gonna be
kick
honest
it
with
at that
you.
point. Let's just go to the
Like
bar.
that could work on your first date, like especially if it's someone like you've known
Yeah.
for years. You know what I mean? And like that's your best friend type of. You know what I mean? Like and that's like
Even
y'all
like,
moving
not-
to like y'all moving out of that friend zone, like Struggle brought up earlier.
If
That
if
could
I
work.
meet here's my thing, right?
That
if I
could
meet
work.
if I meet a young lady who play ball or whatever, and I
Yeah,
know it's
yeah.
somebody who play ball or whatever.
I agree.
If me and that young lady were to go out, I would suggest that first, only because it's a nice environment. It's very public, so like if it just don't go well, we can just kind of go our own separate ways. However, it's a lot of sports. That person I'm talking about know a lot about sports. She used to play ball. She used to play basketball, dog. On the collegiate level, Division I. I don't know what Purdue is, but she went to Purdue. Like I would feel way more comfortable knowing that because she can school me on a lot of shit that's going on if we watching whatever NBA game. Like she can school me on a lot of shit, and I would like a lot of that stuff. But for me, like if that's not necessarily the worst idea, but a lot of women out there, I don't want to say they prissy or nothing like that. I know that like that would have to suit another person, and I know women who go to Burger King when they first date and all that, and they
I
make
do
six,
too. That's crazy.
and they make close
That's
to 6
crazy.
figures. And I
That's
still got
insane.
I still got in contact with this young lady too. That's my homie. She knows she is. She's the published author. But yeah, but I mean that's the case by case basis. I want to hear y'all thoughts on it, but I don't got a problem with that joint. I don't got a problem with Buffalo
I
Wild Wings.
couldn't do Buffalo Wild Wings because if I'm messing with a girl who do like sports, I don't want to talk about sports the whole day.
Yeah, you want to
And
talk
that's
about her.
exactly what the content
Exactly.
will be.
That's
I'm
true.
trying to talk about
'Cause you're invested
getting
in the game, basically.
You talking about dunking the ball? I'm trying to dunk my balls at you. What you mean, bro? What you talking about? What you talk about these niggas on the screen for?
They're showing your analytics again. Well, no, they're not.
Oh no,
We see it.
I was relying on the message. Yeah.
What's next on that list?
Okay, the next up was Wingstop.
Wingstop.
I agree. I agree.
I agree with that.
I agree.
Because what
don't
the
I
fuck
agree.
is on there?
I
Don't go
agree.
there.
I agree with that.
See, I never been to a Wingstop, so
I do want chicken sandwich.
It's,
low-key,
it's
but-
good chicken, but it is not a date spot.
It's not. Yeah,
not.
that's something you just get something quick and go about your. That's literally what it is. It's not. It's not a place you date.
So
right.
Stop. Don't stay, nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I
You
mean?
All
keep
right,
going. Next, Red Lobster. Red Lobster.
You know what? I think I've been there once in my life, but I was
what's wrong with
First
that.
date on your first date was
I
Red
don't see
Lobster.
what's wrong with Red Lobster being a date. I don't see what's wrong with that.
yeah, I
I'm
don't
not no
think so.
seafood cat, so I can't really.
I mean, they got steak.
I
They
just
got
can't
they
eat
got
seafood.
they got steak and stuff at Red Lobster.
Nah, but I
It's
can't. I
probably
can't.
just overplayed. You know what? It's probably
Yeah.
overdone.
It is.
Yeah,
I would say
it
that. I
is.
think
shout out
it's
to
overdone.
Beyonce. It's
Yeah.
Beyonce fault. Shout out to her. But
Yeah,
I mean, if
that's probably what it is.
if the aroma of like shellfish, because that gets
That's
to me,
true.
bro.
That's true.
If it don't, if
Yeah.
it don't bother me as much, I
Told
wouldn't
you.
have a problem going there. It's just whatever. It's Red Lobster.
What
It's
up?
like, if they
What
got
up,
steak
Eastern?
and all that, cool.
It's good. It's
Yeah,
a
I
good
would
restaurant,
say.
but I feel like every girl done probably been on a Red Lobster date, so it's not ever gonna be special, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Aaron, you'll
Well, I
hear
wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it personally.
Don't worry, Aaron. You'll get used to these other two individuals. You know, Hindsight with Hustle and Struggle. They're part of the
What up,
show
what?
now. They're part of the crew. So
good,
we're
gang?
gonna be
What's
doing
up?
what we do.
What's
So
up, man?
everybody hit that like button if you haven't done so or whatever. But I'm loving how everybody's having fun in the chat. That's why I love it. So where were we at? Number 12, right?
yeah,
A buffet.
Buffet.
I agree.
It depends
I agree.
on-
No,
well,
no,
I think
no.
it depends on the
That's a
buffet.
skip.
No, that's a
It does-
skip. That's a skip. No,
That's a
I
super
think it
skip, G.
that's definitely a
yeah,
skip.
Well,
You don't
you
want
thinking a
the
girl
reason
goes
why?
around, gang?
No, I wouldn't. No, okay, no, you're right. You're right.
Like, come on, dog. Like, come on, dog.
You're right. You're right.
Come
Thinking
on,
about
dog.
it. I'm sure there has to be like a legendary buffet, right? There has to be like.
No,
is,
there
but you
are.
know,
There
they
are.
like in Vegas.
In
they like
Vegas,
in
right?
LA.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
there's good ones over
Okay, if
there.
you're talking Gold Corral, absolutely not.
You gonna go to you gonna go to
Ryan's,
you going to
Ryan's?
yeah.
You guys remember Ryan's?
You going to them
Yeah,
damn
I do,
Asian
yeah.
buffet, the Asian buffet spots?
Yeah, like,
they be
nah,
serving them
the
pizza.
$13
Yeah,
foot, nah, hell no.
like $13 a plate.
I tell you what, like the buffets
Yo.
in general.
Yo, struggle. That brought up PTSD. Remember that dude who took his family to the buffet? He's like, they want to eat fine dining,
that
and he
cheap
paid it all,
steak,
and he paid it all in the quarters.
Oh, bro,
my
he
God.
paid- and he
Show
paid
this
for
is.
2 plates for the whole family, bro. Like 2 plates.
Oh
bro.
yeah, they had
That
to like
is crazy.
scavenge basically.
This man had a whole big ass bag of damn quarters, nickels, and dimes, and he paid $92 in quarters, nickels, and dimes.
I remember Bitcoin.
It had me crying.
It's-
He had me
it's
crying
everybody
because
else.
everybody stared at him. I'm like, "Are you serious?"
Hey,
He
hold
pissed
on.
Everybody else. Dude.
But that's an important lesson. That's why you don't go. That's why you never go nowhere without no money if you're able, dog.
No. He never had any intentions on paying anything more. Like he only had intention on paying for
wanted to say
2
that.
plates.
No. No, I get it. I'm saying if you never had, if like when I go out, here's the thing: if I go out, if somebody offered to go take me out on a date, I'm taking money to cover that date because I don't know how they move.
Right, facts.
And that was something my grandmother told me that a long time ago. But yeah, now as far as buffets are reserved for like family outings. Like if I'm meeting her family for the first time, this is a first date. But if
That's a good.
if we
thing,
link it
bro.
up, yeah, if we really kicking it like that, and she just, that's when I go to a buffet, and I got an issue with buffets.
Right.
You know,
Just show them the quarters, but don't show them the whole thing. Just show them all
That's-
the coins.
Hey, wait a minute. I hate to ask. Is he black, Big Cloud?
Yes, man. He's black.
Yeah.
His family's black. They all
And
black.
I'm not.
Where's the
So
coin?
I know. I'm looking for it. Hold on, I'm gonna play.
That
it.
is insane.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Look,
there
I'm,
comes 92.
I don't know if this is going to copyright. You think it's copyright if I show this?
Actually,
Hell
don't
yeah,
show
it's
it.
gonna get copyrighted.
Yeah,
don't
depending
show
on-
it, dog.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the audio for everybody. I'll play the audio. So
What? Don't even show the audio.
No. It's TLC, bro.
That's still copyright, my guy.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it was a
So,
bunch
yeah.
of coins. There you
So
go.
basically,
Also, just
yeah.
imagine.
Okay.
He had bags and bags of coins, and he paid for it.
No, they can't. No, they can't see it. They can't see this.
It doesn't matter.
No,
The
no,
audio
no.
can get
Don't risk it.
recognized
Don't
by
risk
the
it.
algorithm.
No. I'm talking about them on the screen. I'm not playing the audio. I'm just showing what.
Yeah, my man had a $93 bill basically, and that is insane.
Yeah, he had a whole bag full of
I
quarters.
wouldn't even like at that point. You just order, like, if you paying that much and you paying in change, that's when you just order like a couple big pizzas and you throw a party. Like,
Look at that big ass bag of change.
Just
Big
show it to
bag
him.
of change
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
I'm just
I would
shocked. Yeah,
I
but
would be so embarrassed. I ain't even finna hold you.
Oh
dude.
God, bro, I would not go outside with my pops, dude.
I would never go back out with him.
If my father, hey, look, we gonna have a long conversation. Number
Whoa.
one, like typically when I take my pops out, when we go kick it, he won't have to worry about nothing no way.
That's true.
Right.
Like I got that, but
Okay.
yikes.
Yo, and I'm surprised. Yo, you know what's funny? I'm surprised this hasn't even sparked like conversation. Like, hey, do you pay everything on the first day? Because a lot of people don't even do that.
Oh, so the short.
A lot of people don't even do that. A lot of people don't do
okay,
that.
my thing is,
I
like,
think so. Yes, you should.
I think so, but also like it shows the. So like I know. The first day for me, recently, when we went to Park Plaza, she bought like food, and she asked if I wanted anything. I was like, no, that's totally fine. And the second one, like she was about to pay for herself. I'm like, no.
Oh man.
Like I was like getting my card and everything. I was like, no.
You know what? I'm gonna pay for the first date if I like you.
There you
after
go.
that date.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And if I don't, we're going to 50-50 because I wasted my time.
Well, that was. I was
Oh.
gonna bring that up. I make those rules like clear. Like if I'm talking to whoever I'm talking to, and I initiate it, right? Even if I initiate it, fine. But if I say, hey, no, you put that away, I would lead them to believe, like depending on how the date go for me, if the date goes well for me, nah, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
But if that date go bad, hey, yeah, go ahead and
Yeah, you go ahead and put your wallet out.
Okay, I would say
Hey, let me get
50-50.
yeah.
Especially if like if she's ordering plates, like a bunch of plates. It's like, wait, why are you having like 5 meals right now? What are you doing here?
Yeah, we know.
And I'd be like, yo, this is 50-50. There's no way. I'm paying for my own. You're paying for those 5.
Bruh, you know
because
what?
You're taking that stuff home, essentially.
I absolutely hate TikTok for just how some of the stupid shit it has brought to us, though. But I'm gonna play.
Go to the OG.
No, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that, Jeff, for everybody. So
Well, we gotta go back to the list.
I know.
Yeah,
We're not done. We're not done yet. I was
not
getting.
done?
I was getting set for it. So moving away from that. The number 13 on the list was IHOP.
No, I wouldn't.
I would say this.
Nah.
I would say this.
Nah.
You only go to places like IHOP and even Denny's and stuff like that. You only go there is if you do a function. If I take somebody to like a baseball game, football games, or whatever it is, if we do something that is late into the night and that's the only thing that's open, then I get it. But honestly, I'm not taking you there at no 8 o'clock at night. And then
Yeah, that's
only
dead, bro.
You
I'm not
only
going
do
straight
that.
to IHOP.
Yeah, you only do that if there's nothing else like open.
Man,
We
please.
both
That's
humming.
definitely got to be a combo thing. Like you got to do something
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
I agree. Okay.
Same with Denny's. G. Same
Denny's
shit, the same
is pretty
energy,
much the
bro.
same thing. I'm about to
man.
say
It's the
Denny's.
same thing.
Denny's the same thing. The gym.
Energy.
Really?
Hell no.
Really?
No, like,
Hell
listen, I love the gym boys.
The gym?
but no, like that would be
No,
something
bro.
later, and that a gym date, like
Why
couple
would she
goals
wanna-
or something like that.
Like,
but
why
no.
would a woman want to get hot and sweaty around you on a first fucking link, bro? What is that?
I've seen it. I've
And
seen
we
it
not
happen tons
fucking
of times.
wrong.
I would assume
Ooh.
like gym influencers might want to do something like.
But how are you linking up with a
Random.
gym influencer randomly though? Like it's off the dating app. Ain't nobody gym influencing like that, bro.
I follow someone who's having it. She's a personal trainer herself. Shout out to A1 Fit. I believe. I'm not putting her business out there. She put it on social media. Her first date actually was at a sporting event, but she's in the gym super heavy. She's like I'll try to link her channel stuff, but
Okay.
yeah, that's what she does for as a profession. That's what she do as a living, 6 days a week or whatever. So I get her not wanting to be there, but hey, look, I tell you what, man, I would never take a woman to the gym off rip because we can just do all that from home. That's how I feel about that.
Okay.
That's at that point.
Okay.
We could go on a run, but I wouldn't want to do that.
Out at home.
But I'm not doing that off rip though.
Number 16, the church.
No, bro, what?
Now you don't.
As a
not.
first date,
Definitely
that's
not.
so.
Nah, that's
what,
weird.
What are you doing, bro?
That's weird.
It's like,
That's weird.
yo, you go to
That's
your first
weird.
date. It's like, listen.
That's weird.
I want you to, I want
That's
you to
weird.
meet somebody. It's like, what do you want me?
That's
You go
definitely
to
weird.
church,
That is
I want you to
definitely
meet
weird.
God.
Going to church on your
Bro,
first
like,
date.
and it's like church women don't even want that, bro.
No,
They don't.
nobody
They
wants.
definitely don't.
Here's a life hack. Church women, the biggest freaks. Life
They
hack.
are.
Hey, yeah,
Life hack.
actually, you're not wrong.
They
I'm
truly are.
Not wrong at
bro.
all.
I know for a fact I'm that. Like that. Shout out to her. She knows who she is.
Yeah, but dude, church.
God,
There's
shout out to
no
her.
way.
That is
You know what
hilarious.
That's
what it is.
insane. If someone brings somebody to the church as a first date, it's like we're going to church.
Wait, like, what are you
It's like, yo,
I got a
what?
question. Is the world about to end if we don't want that? That's the only scenario you're like, we gotta get prayed up. Come
Oh
on.
man,
It's about to be over anyway.
what was
That's
it?
some good shit, dude.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yes.
We can combine coffee date with that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
coffee
but-
dates I consider first. Like,
I like
I
those
like them
dates.
solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them
Yo, I-
solid. dude.
That's
I love
not
those
bad.
dates if you never spoke to that person before.
And he's
you
like,
really
yeah,
don't
right,
get to know-
right,
Yep.
right.
yeah,
That's
so
not
getting
that's
to
not
know
bad.
somebody.
That's
It's
not
like
I love
bad.
them
you're
dates.
having
Right.
coffee. Like,
That's not bad.
fine.
I love them
That's
dates.
super.
man.
solid.
Okay, what are they? 5 ice cream dates?
Ice cream date. I mean,
Hey, it's nothing wrong with an ice cream date. Good old
I
ice cream
wouldn't
date.
do that first.
I wouldn't do that
Hey,
for
look.
That's like a second date type of thing.
That's like the same situation with IHOP. We going somewhere first, then we can get ice cream.
yeah, okay,
but-
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Not just
I
ice
feel
cream.
that. I feel
Like
that.
if you're like going to dinner and then there's like a little ice cream shop, a corner after the dinner. It's like, yeah.
I
think
feel like
that's fine.
I feel like if I took a woman there for our first date, I'll be secretly judging her by what she got. Like,
Oh, well.
hey, look, because one of my favorite flavors in ice cream is butter pecan, and I think I get that from my
Yeah.
pops. But butter pecan, like the coffee, toffee, whatever the fuck, them joints like that, I'm with. Like the sprinkles and all that, I'm with all that shit. Like I go fucking nuts eating ice cream. That's why I don't be eating it like that for real. Yeah, but
There's
nah,
so
but
much- yeah. Listen,
Hey, killing me.
I'm heavy strict on my diet, so like I can only have it like once a week, man. Like something
You're
sugary like that.
killing me with that one. What
All
was
right.
it? Family
No,
function.
absolutely
Who?
not. Absolutely.
No,
The
no,
family, meet the family
no,
the first date.
no,
Yo, what is wrong with you guys?
Hell no.
That's
No.
crazy.
no.
Hell no.
That's definitely a no.
That's dude. Meeting the family like at a bro, that's like either
That's
6
some
months into a
TLC shit,
relationship
bro.
or a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like some TLC shit, bro. There's no way regular people doing that. Dude.
And you guys do that in like less than a month too? Like, dude,
Yeah, that's
I don't know
ridiculous.
what's wrong with you.
the first girl who I ever dated, when we dated seriously, was it must have been like 2000. I think we moved here, but it was like 2013. Shout out to Kia, she knows who she is. We were friends first, so me meeting her, re-meeting her family again, I get that, and I've gone out with her family and stuff like that. As far as the first date, like if you know that girl, if I know like a lot of the women who I'm interested in dating, so I know them. So me meeting their family ain't nothing. If I don't know you, cuz
Yeah.
you're not meeting my people, dog. I'm not meeting you. I don't want to do that.
First of all, I actually love my
definitely
people,
don't
so
look
I'm not gonna just do that off principle. But that's just me.
Right.
Shout out to Aaron Sommers, a member for 32 months. Silver tier.
let's go.
Shout out
man.
to you,
W,
my guy. I
man.
appreciate it. He says hit the
Hey.
like button and show some
That's right.
appreciation. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you.
Right.
That's right.
We almost had 50 of them joints. Yes, sir.
Where we're at? Family function. Movie night at
Movie
home.
night at home. I think we kind of.
Ain't multiply that home.
Yeah, I agree. You never want to go home the first time. Never. Somewhere that requires a
No.
long drive.
I disagree
No.
with it.
It
Hold on, 'cause
depends.
That's open.
It
depends
depends
on where you're going.
Yeah, because you might not like have no good restaurants near you. You have to drive a little ways to get there.
I still think it's like there got to be a level
The
of trust
only
there.
way, the only way I can see this is if the date in the middle go bad, and then y'all both got to drive that long way home awkward.
I'm saying, yeah, there's ways you can split this in. There's caveats. This actually works. So I think that's okay.
So here's what I did. I got a story about that too. I'm out Waldorf. I don't got a problem telling people I'm at. I'm out Waldorf. I ended up picking Shawty up, and we went out to Rockville. If you know anything from where I live in Maryland, in Silver Spring or Rockville, it's just like a long way. We went to Dave and Buster's. I had a blast. Blast. Me and Shawty had a really good time. We ended up coming back home, and we had more fun. But
got busy.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said you got busy. W.
Yeah, definitely, and that was fun though. But like, I drove a long way to go to Dave and Buster's. Number one, I had never went to Dave and Buster's at that point, so a lot of the games and stuff that I played in there, I played like that Halo shooting game for the first time. That was fun. That was like one of the funnest dates I've ever been on, because that was like the first time I actually did something like that. Normally, you do that. That's reserved for like your chick, whoever you're dating for a while. That was our first date, and that was so much fun for me. That was super fun.
Okay.
But I had a blast though. It ended well, but I would say this, man. That number 22, it's it depends on where you're going.
Yeah,
it just depends.
That one can fit into a lot. Like I think it's okay, but I would say 50. Like it's iffy.
Yeah.
It depends. Bowling. Who the hell would take your date bowling on the first
that's something
date?
down the line. I say the same thing with putt. Like that's
that's down the line. You like her? Y'all actually establish something.
That's more of a friendship.
Fun date. That's like a fun date.
Yep. That's
fun date. Yeah,
that's a fun date. That's all that is. So
even oh my gosh, 24 is insane.
Nightclub. Who the hell's taking him to a nightclub their first date?
How are you supposed to like
hear anybody? Yeah, exactly.
Person they are and like talk to them. You got music blaring
and it's
dancing.
so much temptation around in a nightclub.
Exactly.
Like, I could be linking with you, and then I see a 10 walk by, and I'm like, damn, I can link with her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a terrible idea, man.
And you know, all it takes for your eyes to linger once, and the whole date goes sour.
Oh God, and I be getting drunk, and I be getting
that's all it takes.
Spicy, bro. Cool.
That's all it takes. Your eyes to linger one time, and it's a wrap.
Unless you cool with it. And
I mean,
take somebody home.
And then
that is some crazy
that's like
first date shit,
that's like some best case scenario for a weird scenario for a date.
I think you never forget something like that. Number 24 and 25 are no-nos, though.
That's definitely no for a hookah bar.
Yeah,
no. Yeah, I don't smoke either, so.
Man.
But nah, number 26 though.
A bar for just drinks.
I tweet number 26 like the coffee shop.
So for number 20, for number 26, I'm gonna play this for you. See, I'm gonna play this for number 26. Shout out to Tyrone Magnus.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna play this for you. I was on stream. Y'all can see this, right? In the Discord.
Yeah, I see it.
So this is for Tyrone Magnus. So this is for Drakes. Remember, this is just for Drakes. Look what happened.
Yeah. So today I linked with this I met a few weeks ago out with my friends. This been texting me for weeks, talking to himself. Why I didn't block him? I don't know.
Then it's somebody
Today,
just
I was
DM
bored,
talking to themselves.
so listen. Like, meet for drinks, and I'm
That's
like,
insane.
yeah, meet me here. They got the best oysters in Atlanta, like hands down. So I'm like, yes, I can get some content. Come on, it's so good.
The Slurpee. See, that's why I wouldn't want to take a date to an oyster.
Bro,
There's so much
he literally, the date was just for drinks. This woman ordered 48 oysters.
That's
Hustle,
crazy.
they struggle.
Number one.
Oh, it gets funnier. It gets funnier. Listen. It gets funnier.
Oysters look so nasty to me.
They do.
What you just supposed to slurp them, chew them, and swallow them, or slurp? Suck them up and swallow them? Like, how are you supposed to eat them?
Slurping, man. That's why, that's not a good first date.
It sound nasty.
Yeah, when the fourth one came out, he was looking at me crazy. I didn't give a fuck.
Yo.
That's why you got left.
Yo, I'm gone.
So after the fourth one came out, my man said I gotta go to the bathroom. He basically went home. He left her with the bill.
Peace.
He pulled a hustle.
No, I did all that, but I did do all that. They was so good. I was not expecting to do that.
You knew you was wrong.
It was just
How
so
many,
good.
bro?
Like,
How many
I
calories
just-
did
I
you
had
consume
to.
at that point,
It was
bro?
so good.
48?
So after
That's a good
that,
48 oysters, bro. How many calories is that, bro?
I don't know.
Jesus.
You know what's crazy? The crazy part about what
Making
you
a
just showed
change
there, Cloud,
is never easy,
Like,
but having Zen ship direct.
Hold on. When Shawty said, "Oh, I'm just doing this for content," first of all, you can get bent for playing like that. Number one.
Oh,
Number
God,
two,
bro.
like you can get folded like a cheap wallet. And shout out to the men who don't move like that. I really respect it. But like, yo, you're not doing that. But also, as a man, he got to read them signs. She said this dude was talking to himself for weeks. I've been in situations where I've been interested but got curved. It happens.
Yeah.
But I peeped that in the texting chain. I peeped that in the talking chain. The one word answers it. All right, now. Shawty, you not interested? Cool. We can just keep it moving.
Now you said
you said
oysters are good. You said oysters are god tier, but damn, that's
Honestly,
too many. Yeah, I agree.
Honestly, look, I wouldn't even been mad at how much she eating, but the fact that she's recording these joints, not even talking to Buddy, giving commentary
listen,
on her phone and shit, like,
listen to
bruh,
what she says.
She don't give a fuck
Listen what she says
about that date.
Listen what she says.
Baby, what what's next? What I'm about to eat?
Being 2 lemon drops and shit.
So good. And the crab
Man, more food is crazy, bro.
10, baby.
More food is crazy, bro.
How much?
Going to the bathroom and never come back.
Is he lit?
I'm like,
He's a smart person.
It's been
He's
like 10,
intelligent.
20, 30 minutes. What the hey, had to end up grabbing a tab. Drink. Yeah.
She had 2 lemon drops,
so
2
glad.
breast.
So she literally.
Wait. That's not how much it costs. $11?
But depends
Nah,
on
that
what
was
you
a tip.
No, that was tip. That was tip. She paid with card.
Because
Yeah.
they was 15 a plate for oysters, so that's 60 for oysters.
But
And them
that's
2 lemon drops, then them sides, and his drink.
And then she got an actual entree. So she actually got some actual food. She got actual entree. So this woman crazy.
So I was in a situation like that, but me and Charlotte was dating for like 6 months, and I had taken her to I took her and her little sister to like a really nice restaurant. So her little sister unfortunately got stood. Her little sister a baddie now too, but little sister got stood up unfortunately. And I know because me and the young lady who I was dating, we were talking about it, and I said, "Hey, don't worry about nothing tonight." I said, "Just go ahead and get whatever." I don't mind opening up that can of worms. I'm like, "Yeah, just get whatever you feel like getting."
Yeah.
And she went nuts, but like we was dating and we was having a good we had some great times together.
I agree with you. I agree with you, bro. I don't mind doing it if I'm fucking with you, I'm dating you, you're attentive in the date. You can eat. Go ahead, eat. But she was on her phone the whole time.
She didn't talk to this bro. All you saw was her for a second. You would think she was the only one there. I'm dead ass. She did not touch. She literally. That's all she zoomed in on was the food and the oysters.
And here's why this is we'll get back to the list in a minute, but here's why this is such a dangerous trend. Yo, don't record me at all, bitch. Am I getting paid? That you getting paid? Yo, because I don't play them games, and I do YouTube. I do YouTube. I'm on camera now. Like I don't play that game, no, dog.
Bray said the oysters was her Mortal Kombat tower, and it was flawless victory. That's funny.
Yo, she was.
That's
going.
funny.
She was not a novice. That's what
this woman said. Yo, I was like, "What am I going to eat?" I'm like, "Bro, you have 48 oysters, and you still got room to eat an actual entree."
The crab cake. Like,
bro, that's crazy.
I wish your bitch would. Hey, look,
bro, and she had drinks too. She had drinks too. Listen,
yeah,
the drinks I wouldn't mind so much, but I wish your bitch would. Hey, look, hey, God, I'm not asking. I'm talking to God, y'all. I'm not asking you to bring me a woman like that. I promise. I promise I'm not. I'm not trying to will it into existence. But that's crazy. That is, man. Look, hey, look, man.
That's the epitome of crazy.
I wouldn't. Hey, look. And my man said, I gotta go bathroom. I'll be back.
never came back. I would have never ever came back.
Bro, that would have been it for me too. You think I'm showing? You think I'm coming? Bro, you think I'm coming back after that? I ain't coming back. She out her mind. Oh no. No, absolutely no.
Man, that's.
You said I bet the bill was probably close to $200, pushing $250. I don't think it was $200.
No, I don't think it was.
It was like it was probably over. It was probably close to $100. Yeah, it was probably like
it might have been close to
$100.
It's not even that.
But still, though, he didn't sign up for $100 date. He signed up just for drinks. That's why they was going to drinks.
And even if like she didn't just, I mean, if she did order like that, I'm sure he would have been cool if she was actually paying attention.
Yeah,
like if she was dating, nigga.
Yeah,
I don't have no problem paying for $100 date if you're here. Like you wasn't here. You was on your phone.
Man.
I got first day because I don't really got a problem doing that either. My thing is, just not even show me attention. Like at least fake like you're interested, but don't be like I left him on red and I like because I can see that coming from a mile away when it happened. But like when that happened, like nah, I'll just holler at you later. But
yeah,
fuck all that. That's. Shit, my man out there. Well, that's what you get though.
Yeah, no, I agree. So I think I agree with 26 on this list. I agree. Yeah, at this point, that just gave me PTSD. I wouldn't want to go for drinks.
That's insane.
I got PTSD just looking at that.
I was just gonna say in general, this is not.
Yeah, it's not a good idea because that could be a setup for all wrong reasons. After
it's not even also a setup. It's just like you're not like.
Yep.
I gotta do something sober. I don't know. That's just me.
I mean, you don't necessarily got to drink. It could be, I could fall in line with not Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings. It could just be one of those things.
Sure.
Just depends.
That's
but
true.
I can understand why y'all wouldn't want to like it.
Waffle House number 27. I agree.
Yes, I'm going.
Hey, listen.
I'm taking it to Waffle House.
If you want to see if your girl know how to, if that girl know how to fight, you take her to Waffle House, man.
Thanks.
Because you never know. You
Waffle
just
House,
never
man.
you never know, right?
First date,
That's
you
a
taking her
shame.
to you taking her on the first date to Waffle House?
I personally
No,
wouldn't, but
no,
I just
I
wanted to crack that
wouldn't.
joke.
I
That's why.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It was a troll, bro. It was a
I'm about to
troll.
say, you living kind of dangerously. Yeah.
I ain't going to Waffle House first date, G. That's crazy.
So you live in
It
dangerous.
is funny to think about. It is funny to think
I would
about.
say the fact that's even mentioned is hilarious. And last but not least, a sporting event. So that's like basketball, baseball,
Yeah,
wrestling.
I still say no. That's just like
I don't
you're
know.
not being able to talk to them. And
I
stuff.
don't know
That's
though.
crazy.
Some that's the case by case. Like some people are big fans of their state, like basketball, whatever.
I feel like the whole point of a first date is to get to know.
Get to know the person, though.
I feel that. Like for my own personal rules, like I normally talk to you 3-4 times. If I feel like you got a comment, if I got season tickets to a Wizards game, which I'm trying to do that next year. If I got season tickets to a Wizards game and I know that you love the Wizards, all right, let's go kick it.
I mean, you would know it. You would think hand in hand that would be fire because y'all seeing it live and y'all having fun together. So
yeah, I mean, regardless of I mean, like no, is that a good place to sit and get to know somebody? But no, honestly, no. But I'm getting something to eat afterwards, more than likely.
I ain't gonna lie, you would probably get a good secure second date after that, though.
Oh yeah, you definitely.
Especially depending on where you sit at.
For
like,
sure.
Yeah,
Jesus,
you get a secure second date after that for sure.
That's a fact.
Because like not too many people do that. And I was talking about a little fitness trainer. Like I consider her a homie because like we'll DM each other and we support each other here and there. But I believe her first date was at a sporting event, and she seemed to enjoy it very much. So. Like it just depends. Like if you a sports head like that, like if you and I know a lot of women who love sports, basketball in particular, football for real. Jesus, like I ain't never met so many female football fans in my fucking life. But depending on where you go. If I like basketball, I love basketball, and it just is what it is. And you guys aren't from DC, so certain parts in DC, if you know where the MCI Center is, when you walk after that, the DC nightlife. That's like y'all like an aphrodisiac too. So like that's it's kind of lit in the lights, and when the sun go down, it's super lit. Just you got to take my word for it. You just got to know where to go, but it's super lit. Yeah, you can freak that into something. You can spend a little money, but you can freak that into something special if you really wanted to.
Brazilian steakhouse. Never been one.
Oh no,
I never been to a Brazilian steakhouse. But he said he usually. Yeah, that sound good. That sound fire though.
That do sound good.
Yeah.
Go ahead and minimize this now. See what they talking about in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. So, y'all want to end it here? That's actually a good way to end it. That's a good way. That was a good way to end it. Personally,
I just want to give I do want to give like a little piece of advice for anybody who's dating and just have fun. Just try not to get taken advantage of.
Exactly. Another set of advice is like go for a person that actually likes you for you.
I agree.
And not somebody that's like looking for your money and stuff like that.
If they don't respect your time, they're not worth your.
Well, that too, but like also like they're when you're like also like talking to somebody, it's like and they're understanding about a certain situation you're in. Yep. Could be anything like living arrangements or anything like that, and they don't judge you.
Mm-hmm.
Continue talking to said person because if they're like hear about something about car troubles or living arrangements and they're not understanding, just you're better off without them, honestly.
Yep.
These are facts. Y'all dropping gems right now.
You might have a whole keeper in your hands, and that's just what it is, man. Most importantly, seriously, date people who like you and have fun.
Like you for you.
Yeah. I mean, and that's harder to come by.
Yes.
But also it depends on what your standards are. Like my standards now, like I exercise. So I ain't saying that she got to be like a whole fitness model. What I'm saying is I would prefer for any woman who I'm dating just to exercise regularly. It doesn't mean that you got to run a whole country mile and all that shit. It don't mean that. It just mean, all right, do you like lift? Do you do cardio? 5, 10, 15 minutes a day. I got 15 minutes a day to do all that shit. I got an hour a day to do everything that I want to go do in an hour. I do it every day.
Oh, yeah.
It's just what it is. Certain
Right.
standard that I would like.
All right. I don't know if Husk, you want to do the timestamps for everybody in the chat after show? You want to do the?
You said timestamps?
Yeah, you look up timestamps, or should I do it later? I might have
They
to
don't. Wait, they don't do them automatically for you?
I have to do them. I have to like manually do them.
Okay, well let me know. So you gave me some homework tonight. I don't got a problem doing them. I just make sure
All right, for sure.
I'll do it. I don't know how yours don't, because mine set up automatically. Mine do that when I do like 3 topics in the video. Them joints do it automatically.
Oh, that's YouTube. YouTube does it for the videos, not the streams. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
got you.
It does for
Okay.
streams. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it does for
All right, well,
videos.
look at you giving me some homework.
Yeah,
All right, cool. I got you,
it does that. So shout out to Hustlers. Go hook you guys up with the timestamps. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. It was a great show, seriously. We got some. It was a nice little mix. Definitely a nice mix from gaming to some other topics outside of this. Man, it was a nice change up, nice change of pace. So shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Again, we'll definitely see you guys next week, and we're going to do our outros. Everybody, why don't y'all put y'all stuff in the chat for everybody if y'all want to. Y'all want to plug everything. But I'm going to start with Hustle. Hindsight will Hustle. Hindsight will Hustle dropped a video on the channel here. If you guys want to check it out, it's Spider-Man related. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. But also, go check out the official joint on his channel as well. So send him some love over there.
So
And
if you guys are into retrospective content, just revolving around a lot of your favorite games, a lot of these games I'm playing for the first time, come check me out. The videos are a little slow, and Big Cloud, you know this, but the videos are a little slower only because I'm doing some work stuff that got to get taken care of.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I'm just waiting on everything else. But the second that, and it looked like I'm most of the way done, but the second all that's subsided, we back in there, baby. We back in there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'm extremely like excited about the future of my channel, but it's mostly retro game content. So I'm just, I'm looking forward to just bringing different content by way of just, I want y'all to understand what I have going on over there, and I'm just gonna keep going. That first video almost hit 100 views, and that was crazy because I haven't dropped a video in like a year. So
okay.
Hey, that's a dub.
Wasn't
That's a dub,
expecting it.
brother.
Alrighty, for sure. We got you, bro. Like I told y'all, they already know what's cooking in the pipeline here on the panel. But you guys, y'all in for some cool stuff down the road for the channel and what we're doing. So I can't wait to see everything when it's done. So when we get everything up to speed. Red Hood, say what's up to people. If you want to plug anything, go right ahead, brother.
Yeah, you guys can always check me out on Twitch, Redhood420, trying to potentially stream Monday. That's the game plan. I'm also trying to do
plug
some
the
other
Twitch.
stuff. Yeah, plug that in. So I'm also trying to do some other stuff outside of just personal stuff, but that's happening. Podcast, I actually got no clue whether or not we'll do one.
Just let me know.
Just Tuesday. Yeah, because I don't know, man. The topics is just, it's not a lot going on.
It's very dry. It's very dry. I know.
It's super dry.
Very
and
dry.
normally we have an hour and a half, which is pretty good.
Unless you want to do a
in terms
quick
of the
30.
podcast.
Yeah, unless you got
30,
a quick 30.
I don't know,
I
man. That's just
we did it before.
that-
We did it before. We had to.
Yeah,
we had
but
to. We did it
still,
before.
it's not that good. But
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see once Tuesday morning hits.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be like, we'll maybe push it back then. So
Alright.
look forward to that. And, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Last but not least, my brother Struggle gave us.
Yes,
Tell
sir,
the
man.
people,
Every social media you need to look up, just put Struggle Gamers in that app, and I am there. Same name everywhere, man. I just hit 1K on YouTube
There
2
you
days
go.
ago.
Yes, sir.
That's gas.
Congratulations.
Yes,
bro.
indeed. Thank you. I try to upload
Hustle
every other
plugged
day.
it for you guys. So make sure you guys check out
W,
Struggle. Yeah. Make sure you guys check out Struggle's
W, man.
content. He be doing some great videos on there, great reaction
sir.
type of content. He also is one of the best streamers on Twitch. So go check him out
God.
on Twitch.
Peep the
And
Twitch, for real.
yeah, definitely peep his Twitch. He be doing a lot of cool stuff with his chat. A lot of hilarious comments. I always die what this dude be doing. So make sure you guys check it out. It's dead ass. Seriously. This man Blaze said. This man Blaze said, "And he thick."
And he thick and fuck, boy. Thick and fuck, boy. Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, what is going on?
Hey, Blaze, am I on Saturday today? I mean, took 2. Or
Shame.
hit me up, nigga.
Shame.
That's crazy.
Shame.
Yeah, that shit good. Appreciate everybody, man. W tuning in. Shit.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody, and I'm glad you guys appreciate the panel. You know what I'm saying? We got two great brothers a part of the crew. So, you know, I got my boy Struggle, and I got Hustle a part of it. And, of course, we got Blaze 4K, who will also be back with us when he's ready to pull up. And, of course, we also have Hunter. Hunter is a little busy, though. That's why Hunter hasn't been on the show. But make no mistake about it, there's a lot happening, and I'm very excited, and we're just going to keep it going. All right. So I will see you guys on the next one. See you guys next week, 5 p.m., and I appreciate y'all again for pulling up. And y'all enjoy the rest of your week, or you enjoy your weekend, and we'll be in touch. See you guys.
All right, gangs.
Indeed. I got you on the. I got you on the timestamps and everything.
All right, for sure. 1 second.
Yeah, nah.
And that boy Red Hood dipped immediately down, and he say, "Bye." Shit.